And I guess it's gonna be a slow morning this morning. What with it being Sunday and all. Because, you know, everyone's out and about in the world, doing their thing, whatever their thing might be. Of course, their thing isn't coming here to watch me, no. That would be too much. Nah, that's okay. You know, it sounds negative when I say it like that, and I do not wish to be negative today. No, I'm perfectly happy. I do want you guys to know that, we will not be reading today, so no Tales from the Dark. You know, I should just play the Long Dark, actually play the Long Dark, versus what I have been doing, which is reading and then playing something else. I should actually get in there and actually play the Long Dark. Huh. And I say that because we haven't actually played the Long Dark in quite some time. But I don't know if I'm in the mood for the Long Dark. I think I'm more in the mood for something a little bit faster paced. And I don't think people would really enjoy watching me play Rebirth, so Dark Souls would probably be our better bet. I forgot to tweet that I'm live. One moment, please. But what about Bushki? Ah, Bushki da. I've been meaning to get back to Bushki. But nope, I'm gonna need that later. But for the moment, there's a chance I may have to get up and leave several times during the stream. So I'd rather not have to do that personally, you know? We could always grind our happy butts away in Elite Dangerous. Although I am waiting for the 2.2 update to showing me exactly how much I need to grind. So I haven't been playing too much. That, and I've been exceptionally busy doing every other thing in my world. So it really boils it down to only a couple of games. I guess the Long Dark wouldn't be a bad play. Yeah, servers are still running 2.1, so you know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. I'm gonna switch out of Dark Souls 3 and make a lot of people mad. Okay, I have no idea what's making that noise or why. One moment, if you will. Okay, so no idea where the commercial came from. Nothing I opened should have triggered a commercial. So confusion level is now set to maximum. Gonna go ahead and just assume it was a glitch. We're gonna move on. I apologize for the loudness, especially if you have headphones on. I get a lot of people in here when we actually play the Long Dark, so we're gonna play the Long Dark. We're gonna actually play the Long Dark. Which is gonna confuse a lot of people, I'm sure. But I figure that we'll play the Long Dark. And that way people can actually see me play the game. They'll be like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah, that may be true, but at least I don't know what I'm doing in the right direction. Alright, so, today is a weird day. And not weird, strange weird, it's just, it's my Friday, it was a really crappy week. Sharing a sip of coffee with you guys. BTTV is fixed. Well, that's good. There's a chance that the commercial we heard was from my video preview, but I told it to not show my video preview, and it did anyway. So that may be where the commercial came from. The fact that Twitch shows you commercials on your dashboard from your stream is just moronic, to say the least. But whatever, I'm not going to complain. Too late, already did. Alright, so yeah, we're going to actually play the Long Dark today. And again, it's because I'm not really, I have not chosen a book. I don't want to choose a book willy-nilly. I don't want to choose one on the fly, because if I don't enjoy reading it, or if I'm not in the mood to read it, it's going to come out bad. I will choose a book for next week. To keep with the tradition of the Long Dark, we will play the Long Dark. Oh look, Brute Claw's black. Who would have thought? And now, well, Brute Claw's name shows up. I have no idea what's wrong with Shadow's name. I guess he's just the Shadow. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? Shadow Ufu knows. Sorry. I like the Shadow. Anyway, so we're going to play some Long Dark, but before we begin, I want to go ahead and let you guys know that today's music is brought to you by New Retro Wave. If you like any of the songs you hear today, please note the title of the song and name of the artist can be found scrolling across the lower left-hand corner of your screen, and all of their music is available for free to listen to over on YouTube. Now, if only the Twitch app would properly connect to stream without choppy sound and video. Oh, that's my fault, War. Not being partnered and all that. So let's head over to the game, because we have no reason not to. Whee! Oh, I do have a story for you guys, though, which I will tell once we're in the game. The Long Dark should already be loaded. So we're going to load up the Long Dark, and we're actually going to play it. We're playing it. We're not doing Tales today. Again, not in the mood. This is black. Oh, I know it's Black Brute. But on the page, on my chat screen, the chat screen takes the color of the user and applies it to that user. Your name shows up as a grayish black, like black is supposed to show up. Shadow's name does not show up. His name is literally invisible, and it only happens with 3 or 4 different users, and it comes from the way that their name data is set in the Twitch API, that it can't be interpreted, you know? It didn't update? Oh, you picked gray. Well, both yours and Shadow's are the same. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see Shadow is gray, the same color as you, so maybe black and gray are the same thing. Yeah, KB time. Hello, Squirrel. Disclaimer. You're about to play the alpha version of The Long Dark, a post-disaster survival experience. We are constantly improving the game, which sometimes introduces bugs. We are constantly balancing the game, which means the experience can vary from update to update. This is part of the exploratory process of developing an alpha with feedback from the community. We appreciate your patience as we continue to build the game, and we hope you can see the love we have put into it. As a result of the geomagnetic disaster which serves as part of the fictional foundation of the game, we have taken liberties with the portrayal of wildlife behavior. The geomagnetic disaster will be explained in the story mode. We are not attempting to create realistic wildlife behavior in the game. We know that wolves do not typically attack people. Hinterland Studio Incorporated does not condone the wanton destruction of wildlife. Okay, Hinterland. Oh my god, Brute has a taco. Quick, put it in my mouth. Still no story mode. Will McKenzie. Alright, so we're going to sandbox it up. Now, normally we'd be playing one of these, but we're not going to. Oh, no. This one. Delete. This is our story mode game. But again, we're not going to be reading today, and I apologize, everybody. Well, I don't apologize, of course, because it won't be fun for you if I'm trying to read and I'm not doing a good job. And my nose is stuffy, and I'm just, I'm just not in the mood to read today. So we're not going to be reading today. Let's see. We can choose our experience. We, of course, have our pilgrim, wander the quiet apocalypse to chronicle the passing of an age. This is the poetry of survival. Pensive exploration. I'm pretty interested in pensive exploration. Most survival elements seem to be very forgiving. Wildlife will not attack unless provoked. Allows for 5 active feats. Wait, there are feats? Voyager. Equal parts hunter and hunted, your struggle to survive will eventually lead to mastering the elements. For new and experienced players looking for a balance between exploration and survival, wildlife is sparse, but can seek you out. Survival elements are challenging, but resources are plentiful. Allows for 4 active feats. Stalker. Your demise waits behind every hilltop, shelter, and tree. Only the strong survive. For veteran players looking for a punishingly challenging survival experience, hostile wildlife is common and will hunt you down. All survival elements are tuned to be particularly challenging. Allows for 3 active feats. This one's new. Interloper. You are not part of Mother Nature's plan, and you will bear the full force of her wrath, the true test of human versus nature. For expert players looking for the ultimate wilderness survival challenge, you start with the most minimal resources and have to craft everything you need to survive. The world becomes more hostile the longer you survive. Allows for 2 active feats. Well, I'm a coward and I like owls, so. Hello, Spoon. Welcome. You also have you have a shimmy Kerbal. Kerbal. Cool. Oh, it's a shimmy taco. Excuse me. I was not aware. Mystery Lake. Ideal for new players. A balance between wilderness and man-made shelters, resources, and wildlife. Coastal Highway. For intermediate players, a weather-beaten coastline rich in shelters and resources. Watch out for wildlife. For advanced players, a challenging, vast mountain wilderness region with a few key shelters, originally settled by hardy homesteaders. Desolation Point. For intermediate players, several key shelters, plenty of hostile wildlife, and harsh weather conditions to be found around these remnants of a once thriving whaling industry. Timberwolf Mountain. For advanced players, an isolated alpine region with very few shelters or resources, a true test of wilderness survival skills. We can do random. Coming soon. Nice little placeholder there. Speaking of games coming out, there's a new game coming out from the makers of Sunless Sea. They now have they're going to come out with a game called Sunless Sky, and apparently it's based in space. It's like that whole Cthulhian thing in space. So I'm kind of looking forward to that one, taking a look at it. We're going to do random, just so we can. As much as I'd love to be Jennifer Hale, we're going to be the not Michael Payne. Oh, name your sandbox. Dirty box hole. A mysterious geomagnetic storm has brought your plane crashing down into the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? Ripping it from Amazon's Cold Dead Hands. Ooh, sexy. I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life and see what I could not learn, what it had to teach, and not. That is a really hard way. Henry David Thoreau, you need to write better. Hey, this is a pretty good start. I like this. This is nice. Alright, so we're going to grab our storm lantern. Ooh, I have hands! Oh my god, I have a hand. What do I do with it? I have a hand. Can I put you away, please? There you go. I have hands now. I don't like having hands. Put my hands away. No hands. I don't want hands. H for holster, I believe. Alright, so we got some beef jerky. Beef jerky, spec tools. How's the volume? Is it okay? Well, it should be okay. Cloth, pork and beans and soup, and we have a sewing kit, which is nice. Plastic container, some flares. I don't want to take a... Wow, game, just give it to me all at once, huh?
By the sword.
I don't think it's loaded. Oh my god, can opener. Wow. Easy mode is easy. Thank you, game. I love you. Game's like, hey, wanted something easy? And here, have a gun and a can opener. Emperor, why? Antibiotics. 40%. Ew, old antibiotics. It's locked and I don't have a crowbar. Hey, look, bullets.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
They don't. We do. They don't. Wood. I have wood. Okay, it's been a little while since I've actually played The Long Dark, so don't be surprised if we die. Scrap metal, cool. I'm not taking all this, by the way. Ooh, worn ski gloves. I don't know if I'm wearing gloves. I don't know what I'm wearing. So apparently I'm wearing really crappy worn out pants. Oh, my clothes are kind of torn up. I don't have any good underwear, do I? Nope, I have this ragged thin wool sweater. Oh, okay, well then... No, not the bed. I don't want the bed, come here. I will take this. Interesting. And I'm now wearing it because I'm hot. Herbal tea! Herbal tea helps you sleep. Alright, we gotta get in here. There we go. Right. Which is funny because you have to use the left key to go right. Hello? Oh, found it. 45, wasn't it? 46, maybe? Jesus. Crap. 46 and 9, right? Alright. 45 and 9. I'm glad I'm an expert safecracker, or this would be hard.
This'll come in handy.
Ooh, flare. Well, now I have something to go to the top of the mountain with. Remember when we had to find the flare and the flare gun before, and I couldn't find either, and I almost died? Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. Look out! Hello. Rifle cleaning kit. For the love of all things holy, man. Do I have gloves? I'm not wearing any gloves. I don't think I'm wearing gloves. Am I wearing gloves? Close, please. Close, close, close. I'm not wearing any gloves. I now have gloves. I feel like I'm playing Cataclysm at this point. Which is funny because I played a little bit of Cataclysm. I found out that Cataclysm is free on the iPad and on the iPhone, and so I downloaded Cataclysm and I was playing it for on there. Do I want the snare? I mean, I could take the snare.
What have we here?
It's called your mother. Ooh, pants. Who keeps pants in a bin? It doesn't matter. I'm going to leave the magnifying lens because I do not want. I'll take most everything else in here. Ah, Burnsy books. I'll take the tea. Again, in the wood. You can break some stuff down. I don't have a crowbar, so that's not going to do me any good. Kibby should join the Polar Bear Club? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kibby is sans underwear. I don't need no underwear. Where we're going, we don't need pants. Alright, so let us action this. Harvest. Alright, so we have 3. Can I fix my socks? Darn socks. Oh, I think I failed. Try again. Come on, baby. No, come on. Oh. Did I fail again? No, I did. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Bam! Fix socks. Sweet! Okay, so, oh, we got our socks up to 100%. Look at that. Look at that. We fixed our socks. Our socks don't suck. Unfortunately, our worn down vest, we don't have enough cloth to repair, and I can't tear off my pants to fix my shirt. But we can tear up, these jeans are better. We can tear up these jeans. So let's harvest our jeans. Polar bear swims actually aren't that bad. Water's warmer than the air. It's the getting out of the water that really sucks. Yeah, hypothermia will do that. I guess we can repair our underoos, because I'm at 29% for my underoos. We may find underwear that's better, but in all honesty, I should just fix my underwear. So we're gonna spend a few minutes fixing our clothes. Trying to, oh, well, we only got... You think that jeans would issue more goodness, you know? I'll take the tools in this, and what was in here? Nothing, alright. And this had scrap metal in it. I could fix our rifle. And we'll just take this. Okay, we're at 17 kilograms. 17 out of 30 kilograms. Let us wander. Hello, spotted fish. Welcome. We could break down some things in there, get some wood, but we're in the early zone. Oh, great, it's foggy out. Might run into wolvies. Anyway, we're in the early zone, so we don't have to worry so much about that. You know what's really bad right now? My brain is all over the place. I'm playing The Long Dark, but I kind of want to play Dark Souls, but I kind of want to play Binding of Isaac, but, you know? And it's actually not good that I'm doing that in my head. Because it means I don't want to do any of those things. I don't know what I do want to do, but I don't, you know. It's not that I don't want to do those things. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of weird. Oh, I was going to tell you guys a story, so we're going to talk a little bit while we play. At least I can do that. At least I can talk while we play. So here's a fun little story. I don't have many stories from last night. I came in, and for those of you who don't know, for those of you who are new, I recently, about 3 months ago, got a job working in a alarm monitoring center. And what we do is we monitor alarms. You know, alarms go off. We call your house and say, "Hi, are you on fire?" And you say, "Nope, not on fire," and then everything's fine. Well, what's hilarious is I'm myself and one or two other people are exceptionally efficient at our job, but there are people who are not quite so efficient at their jobs. And so we show up yesterday at my given time, 4 o'clock. And there are 228 signals on the board. Now, a signal is just a signal that an alarm sent us. Doesn't mean, hey Max, it doesn't mean that it's an alarm. It just means that a panel somewhere has sent us a signal. It has sent us data, and we have to go through that data and find out what it sent us. Well, it's a radio signal, and it gets translated by the system. Point all that aside. Point being, so we get there, and there's 228 signals on the board. Within an hour and a half, and there are some signals from like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and within an hour and a half of being there, we were down to 0. Because apparently my shift is the only shift that actually does its job. I mean, you know, you could say that about a lot of companies, right? You can come in, the Binding of Long Dark Souls, yeah. Necromancy, it's what's for dinner. And you have people who are like, yeah, well, I'm the only one at my work who does my job. Or you have other people who are like, you know, nobody on that shift does their job. Well, for the most part, a nice little cave if you need wind resistance. For the most part, that's not that, you know, there's not a lot of truth in it, you know, or there's nothing to back it up. But unfortunately, we have the numbers to back it up. When you show up and there's like 500-600 signals on the board, and then within a couple of hours there's 0 signals on the board for the rest of the night, because you're handling them so quickly, it means that you're doing better than the other guys. So, but regardless, so my day was very boring because we got through those signals, and then for the rest of the day I was just watching Northern Lion's Let's Play of the original Binding of Isaac, because I have no idea why. Well, I do. Jeff mentioned Northern Lion a couple of times when he was playing the Binding of Isaac. I've been playing the Binding of Isaac, and I felt like I should watch a different streamer than Jeff play a game for once, so I went and watched Northern Lion, and he makes me jealous of other Let's Players, and so I watch him, but at the same time I disdain him, and I hate myself for that. But anyway, enough about my psyche, let's tell the story. So, so I'm sitting there, and it's late at night, it's about 11 o'clock at night, and I get a phone call. You know, phone rings. I'm like, okay, what do you want? I have no idea where I am. I am literally lost right now. So I get a phone call in the middle of the night, and I'm like, you know, how can I help you? What do you want? I have a tiny fly flying around my coffee. Go away, fly. And the guy is very tired. You can hear that he's very tired, and he's also extremely frustrated. And you can hear that too, and I'm okay with it. It happens. But he's not yelling at me. He's talking very quietly. He's talking very calmly. But he's talking in that very quiet, calm way where you know that if you say the wrong thing, he's going to eat your face. Not because he's mad at you, but because he's just having a really crappy night. And he explains to me that he has called us 5 times. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. But he says he's called us 5 times, and his alarm won't stop going off. He's like, I've done everything I can. And I hear the panel beeping in the background and going beep, beep, beep. And I'm like, okay. You know, most likely your panel's just beeping and it's really annoying. He's like, I just need this thing to shut off so I can sleep. Well, it turns out that his alarm actually kept going off. The smoke detector kept activating for some ungodly reason. Well, I'm talking to the guy and I'm like, okay, so I don't cover old ground. can you tell me what the other people who you talked to said they were going to do? And he's like, they said they were going to call service, and service never contacted me, and I tried to call service, and service never contacted me. I'm like, okay. So let me find out if service ever called us back, and I'll get back to you. He goes, that's great. He goes, because I've already taken a hammer to the panel, and it hasn't fixed it. And I kind of paused, and I'm thinking, okay, he's got to be joking, right? I mean, he didn't literally just beat his panel to death with a hammer and expect to get results. I am literally lost. I think we're going to die out here. It's foggy. I can't see anything. I know that this mountain doesn't lead anywhere. I'm going to end up at a dead end, but we're going up this mountain anyway. The calm before the storm voice? Yeah, the calm between clenched teeth voice, really. And he's like, I took the panel, because he goes, I dismantled it, is what he said first. He goes, I took the panel out of the wall, and I'm like, okay. That's going to be a problem, but fine, you dismantled it. That's why it was beeping in the background, is because he dismantled the panel. The problem is the smoke alarm still works, because it's the smoke alarm that makes all the noise. Or the sounder that makes all the noise. And he didn't dismantle the sounder, and so he says, I took my panel off the wall and I dismantled it. I'm like, okay. And he says, yeah, because I also took a hammer to it. And I stand up and I look over at the rest of the crew and I said, does anybody handle an alarm for this gentleman? And my manager goes, well, she did. And I said, did you call service? Is service calling us back, or is he supposed to call service? She said, well, we gave him service's number. He should call service. And I said, he did, and they never called. So he would like us to contact service for him. And I look her dead in the eye and I said, because he just took a hammer to his panel, and he's going to need a tech. And she looks at me, she goes, put him in park, which is basically a holding queue. And she picked up the line, and she was able to get him connected to service. But it's just like, she had to explain to the service tech, because after hour service tech costs a little bit of money. But she had to explain to the service tech that he took a hammer to his alarm panel, and there was absolutely no way we could walk him through correcting that particular situation. So the tech, about 10 minutes later, we got an alarm abort from his location. So I'm thinking that whatever he did to the panel wasn't bad enough to destroy it completely, or the tech was able to talk him through hot wiring his panel to shut up. But I'm hoping he got some sleep last night. It was an interesting experience, to say the least. You know what, I believe I'm walking around the edge of the map right now. We're gonna freeze to death if I don't do something about this. So we're gonna head back down into the trees and see if we can walk our happy butts to someplace useful, because I've been walking around in a fog this entire time. And as much as I usually enjoy doing that during my normal life, freezing to death out in the forest is not exactly what I consider fun. Which I may have... When they say green, they mean green.
Find some place to escape this cold.
We must escape the cold. When I was a kid once, a long time ago, we used to live around a lot of trees, and I was lost in the woods, and it was in the middle of the day, and we walked out into these woods, and it's not far from our house, but you have no idea how easily you can get lost until you get lost, like yards from your home. So we walk out into these woods way out in the middle of the boonies, out where I lived. It wasn't foggy, but we got lost. We didn't know which way home was. And so we're all standing there, and I'm tiny, so I'm, knee deep in snow. And we're all fairly independent individuals who all think that we're right, and so we all say, you know what, I'm going my own way. And we all split up. I think I took a wide U-curve at some point during my travels that day, because it was really, really dark at night. I mean, like, it was starting to get really dark, and I'm sitting here getting scared, going, I think I went the wrong way. And then I finally come out, I come out of the woods not too far from my home, on the other side of the road near a neighbor's house. And I'm like, aha, I know where I'm at. But that was an interesting experience, being lost at that point. We may just die out here. We got all that cool stuff, and then the game's like, here, have some fog, you're gonna die. Go away, tiny fly, I don't want you in my coffee. I don't mind you buzzing, just not my coffee, okay?
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Alright, we can lie down over here. This looks like a nice, cold place to die. Can we build a fire? For the love of God? Actually, I don't know how to build a fire right now. How did we used to build fires? I don't remember. Oh, right, we could... No. No. I now have a match. Go us. See, I'm warm again! That's probably not helping at all. Nope. I don't remember how to craft fires, guys. Is there a new crafting system? Dude, littering! Mother Nature's gonna kill us and it's all your fault. I walked myself into a dark corner again, didn't I? Freezing to death in snowy forest is what you're doing right now, KB. You passed out and are imagining it's all. Time to wake up, KB. Wake up. You know, that's actually not too far from the way I tend to think. From time to time, I do have this image in my head that I'm unconscious in a hospital bed somewhere. And that people are trying to wake me. But it may not be working. Hello, I'm in need of fire. Oh, no. I'll freeze to death if I try to do that. Wait, I'm walking over my own footsteps. I need some sticks to make a fire. We're going to try to do that at least until I can get unlost. Oh, wait. Ah, huts. Oh, hello, huts. Hello, tiny huts. I know you. You are my friend. Hello, I know where we are. Well, I don't know where we are, but I know where we are. Thank you, corpse, for sucking at pry bar. Oh, thank you, toilet. Okay, we're going inside. Best after hours call as a tech that I ever got was from a brake master's. He called saying that his alarm wouldn't stop going off. It was the middle of the monsoon rain. I tried to walk him through how to reset the panel, but he would not do anything to help. Couldn't find out he wasn't even at the location when he called me, but I get there and a roof drain had broken loose and all of the rainwater was pouring through the alarm panel. I just unplugged it, disconnected the battery, and told him he would be back after the roof drain was fixed. He was rather upset that I wouldn't install a new panel until the water stopped pouring through it. Huh, I wonder. We actually have an account
I can still eat this.
on our system that says ignore all supervisory signals from this panel, and the reason why is because there's a roof leak. It literally says there is a roof leak. It will cost $150,000 to fix it, and until they do, we ignore all supervisory signals because they're not fixing their roof leak. Sardines? 10 of sardines. All right, we're gonna eat, I think, because we might be. Oh, we're numb, we're thirsty, and we're hungry. I don't remember how to craft fire. I don't know how to Tom Hanks. Oh, soda makes you less hungry. That's nice. Didn't used to do that. And raw sardines. No. Do we have anything better than raw sardines that I can? We have our MRE. That'll really kick us in the teeth. We have our beef jerky at 57%. We'll take our MRE. That'll fill us up good. Yeah, nom 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 nom. We are set. All right, I have to learn how to make fire. I forget what I remember. Used to remember how to make fire. You used to be able to do it from inside your kit, but
Cold.
now I don't. Oh, look, it's not foggy anymore. Thank God. Okay, we do have to get warm, and so we're gonna have to find a place that has a fireplace, or we're gonna have to find a place where we can make a fire, cause we used to be able to make a fire outside. You know, am I lost? Is that a thing you can't do anymore? I'm freezing to death. 4 is fire, used to be at least. Also possible that X, C, or V brings up a menu. I pushed C, I got nothing. X, V, okay, no menu there. 4 is fire? Oh, 4 is fire, cool. See, thank you. That's all we needed. I just need to be warm for a minute. We'll find our way around it here in a second. I can just put this here and go like, we'll toss a book at Tinder and we'll use the cardboard matches. And because I don't want to screw this up, we are 100. Yeah, we're gonna 100% this.
Looks like it worked.
Yeah. Ah, warm fire. Yes. Thank you very much. Kendrock saved our life. Kendrock gets a cookie. This is nice. Like a real caveman. Under a heavy rock that may or may not collapse on our skull at any time. Looking out for wolves. We came through here twice. I keep walking over my own footsteps because I'm an idiot. I have dry mouth. I'm winded. Because I'm so tiered. Feels like 5 degrees Celsius. That's pretty warm. You know, for the whole dying thing. Ah, look, campfire stories. Yeah, I can't believe I got lost. There's a couple directions we can go from here to get to someplace good. I think we made... Well, we can't double back again, can we? No. I think we'll go that way. Will be our best bet. Now that it's clear enough to see. Fire's not warm. Can I stand on you? Ow! 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 Just... Oops. Do I have ointment? Wait, where's my medical kit? Is that under M? Crap, I forget what all the keys are. Do I have a key? Option. Badges. Ooh, I got badges. We don't need no speaking badges, huh? Alright. Options. Controls. I don't... Oh, key bindings. Holster. I remember holster, which is nice. Place, aim, or brandish, interact, crouch, sprint, right, left, left. Survival panel, backpack, equip lighter, drop to okay, start fire, debug screen, screenshot. So I would have to go to my backpack, I guess? Is that where I'd have to go? And use, if I needed it? Because I remember there's, oh, first, well, that is first aid, but that's not our, what happened to our first aid screen? God, they changed everything. Not that I'm mad or anything like that, but... You just jumped into the fire. It was warm, I couldn't help it. You way to set yourself on fire. I was cold, I just wanted to see if closer helped. Ooh, that footprint is like really detailed. That footprint's really detailed too. That one's not so detailed. You suck, footprint. Get better. Get good, noob. My condition is negative 25%. We're gonna die. Why would they let you burn yourself in the fire? To teach you a lesson about what not to do? How else are you gonna learn? You don't stick your finger in the light socket. Your parents can tell you that for thousands and thousands and thousands of hours. I was gonna say days, but no one lives that long. And they could be like, don't put your finger in the light socket. Don't do it. Don't put a fork in the wall socket. Don't do it. And you're just like, why not? It's like when people say don't look down. The first thing someone does is they look down. So if they said, if they made it to where you can't step into a fire, you'd want to. That'd be the only thing you'd want to be like, I want to step in this fire. But if they let you step in the fire, and you step in the fire, you're like, oh God, I'm on fire! You don't ever do it again. You learn quickly not to step in fires. Do we have any bullets? We have a gun. Do we have any bullets? We have 5 rounds in our pocket, and we have 10 rounds in our gun. We are loaded for bear. Well, I mean, hopefully we don't have to fight a bear. But if we fight a bear, we are loaded for one. Hello, dead guy on a hill. Do you have something for me? Maybe food? You suck, dead guy on a hill. I'm taking your crow feather. That's his new name.
Freezing.
Yeah, well, we were freezing before, but we gotta keep moving, so shut up. Alright, so here's the little Crickley River thing. I'm curious about this little bump. I think it's just a rock, but I'm curious. There's a hunting lodge, hunting thing down there in the lake, but we're not gonna go down there in the lake. Yeah, it's just a rock. So we're gonna go back towards civilization, where civilization be. Be back later. We have to head out to the church. All right, Brute Claw, say hi to God for me. Frozen Creek, or Crick if you live near us. if you live anywhere where I live, it's not Frozen Creek, it's Frozen Crick. I actually have the reason why I have an odd way of speaking, if you guys are curious. I don't know if people consider it odd. I know it's odd. And it's not a lot odd like, oh my God, I'm such a weirdo, I speak weird. It comes from British television. I actually talk there's a lot of different things. When I was growing up, I actually had a Boston accent. Never been to Boston. Born and raised in Washington State, Pacific Northwest, where everyone pronounces it war. It's Washington, and we're going down to the creek. You know, so it's basically the northern South. But when I was young, I had a Boston or Boston accent. I'd say everything like with my ahs. Say ahs. Wouldn't say my r's. I would not say r. It'd be like ah, or ah. It'd be like a w. We're going out to the yard, you know. And so because of that, I had to take speech therapy. And because of speech therapy, I then had two ways of speaking. I had the way I normally speak, and then I had the way they teach me to speak. And then, of course, over the years, watching, as I said, British television and everything else, I ended up with kind of an odd way of verbiage where my words are not in the standard English grammatical order that you'd normally find them in. It's hard to explain, I guess. Maybe it's not weird and I'm over-analyzing and I just think I'm cooler than I am. Maybe you're not that cool. I know. Okay. At least someone's there to tell me that. Isn't there a backpack over that way? Do not care. We're heading up. Up, up, up. We're at 71% and we're freezing to death. Okay. I've had worse days. The walls and the malls is totally tall. Isn't there a corpse here somewhere? Are you a corpse? You are a rock. Sometimes there's a corpse here, but apparently he's not. Oh, no, he's right here. He died right here by the sign. Hello, corpse guy. God, these corpses, man. You think if you died, you'd leave me something good. Kugelschreiber. Exactly. You said fine to me, KP? Well, thank you. My nose is a little stuffy. No, I don't know if I told you guys this little story. One of my coworkers, her grandmother died. And I feel more sorry for her, except that she spent the literally 3 days prior to her grandmother's death, she spent an hour complaining about how her mother wouldn't leave her alone about visiting her grandmother because she might die soon. Oops. And then her biggest problem was is for the funeral she didn't want to go to the church. I'm like, okay, but I'm not atheistic. I'm more agnostic than atheistic, because I believe in a higher power, and that higher power doesn't have to be God. It doesn't have to be a god or multiple gods, but I like the different interpretations that we get from television and movies. Like Harlan Ellison would write how gods were people who had ultimate power, or like gods, their power grew as more people believed in them, and they were immortal. But as people forgot who they were, they just became like you and me. You know, like you're a god, but no one remembers you, so who cares? And I like kind of the Stargate interpretation, where gods were actually aliens who told us they were gods. Fleet Admiral J is now hosting us. Thank you for the host, Fleet. Can we get a caster call for Fleet? Because he's so very kind to come by and host us when so many others have forgotten who we are. Sadness. But, you know, I like the different interpretations. Because gods and faith and things like that are fun things to screw around with. I like to make stories with and things like that. And she was talking because she was kind of upset because she wasn't upset that her grandmother died. She was upset that she had to go to a church. She was like, I haven't been to a church in 3 years. I looked at her and I said, you know what? God doesn't care.
Could end up being useful.
Well, if you put it in a gun. And I was like, God doesn't care. According to the religious, God is everywhere. He sees everything. He knows everything all the time. He's not going to notice you just because you walk into a building that's dedicated to him. So the only thing that you're actually worried about is the people, what they're going to think of you.
So much.
And who cares what they think? Because they're going to die eventually. And she just kind of looks at me and she goes, you know, I love your attitude. It's like, yeah, God doesn't care. And if he did, he'd show you in a completely different way. Like by maybe killing your grandmother. Oh, too soon. But it's just interesting to me because it's like, yeah, it's like you don't care what God thinks. You're just concerned that other people will look at you and know that you haven't been to church in 3 years and then judge you. Stuttgart? Stuttgart? Survive. Ooh, survive the outdoors. A handbook with information on wilderness survival. Researching this will improve your skill. Ooh. Oh my god, this is awesome. I'm loving this. Newsprint and food and food and food and another can opener. Oh my god, we don't need it when I'm taking it. I don't want to break down the table. Break it down, yo. Alright. Why not? Okay, let's stay calm, KB. Let's try to make a fire. Alright, so we will use... Survive the outdoors, burn it. We're gonna start this fire. I can start this fire. You can't start this fire. We're gonna add sticks. No. So apparently the other book was very entertaining for us, which is nice, but that was it. Let's take a look. We're thirsty and we're tired and we're not hungry, which is good. Wait, KB's actually playing The Long Dark? Yes, we're playing The Long Dark today. I haven't played in a little while, and I didn't feel like reading today. So we're where we're usually at. We're here up in the big cabin, but we're actually playing the game today. Melt snow. We will do a liter of snow. We may have to burn one of our woods. Actually, I wonder if... Goodbye, chair. I'll miss you. Ah, much better. Alright. I actually feel like I have to do this now because it's been a while. You're playing for reals? I am. I'm playing for reals. I am. Fired by Stifles. Alright. We can make an herbal tea. That'll warm us up inside. And we have a new Pinnacle Peaches and a new tomato soup. We're going to eat our new tomato soup. We deserve a new tomato soup. We're going to use our can opener to open it so we don't lose anything. We're going to eat it all. We don't really need to, well, we needed to drink, not so much eat, but I'm going to eat it anyway because it's tomato soup and it's ours. And it might make us less thirsty. Who knows? Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Nom 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 nom. And that'll warm us up too. Then we're gonna drink some water. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, we drank half a liter of water? Jesus. We'll melt half a liter of snow. Yeah, we are mega warm. We are warm inside and out. We are good to go. Look at us. Alright. So that gives us another liter and some of water. We can read. We're a little bit tired. We're going to go ahead and read our book. Then I think we're going to crash. Let's take a look at our book. Research. Handbook with information on wilderness survival. Researching this will improve your skill. Fire starting. Maybe you're a veteran of the outdoor life looking for a refresher. Or maybe you're a jaded city slicker looking to reconnect with Mother Nature after years of avoiding her. Whatever your background, Survive the Outdoors is the book you've been looking for. Chock full of tips and tricks from some of the North America's premier outdoorsmen, and edited by Outdoor Weekly's very own Chuck Jones. Survive the Outdoors Handbook. Survive the Outdoors is the handbook of the modern frontiersman. Sweet. I can do an hour of research. You are not healthy enough to focus on research. Oh, am I? Am I dying of something? That's irritating that that's a thing. Okay, well we can sleep for a little bit. We can sleep for like 8 hours. Hopefully we don't die. Turt Reynolds could be that old that he is now in this game. Turt Reynolds! We love Turt Reynolds. You woke up fully rested. I'm thirsty and I'm hungry and I'm at 75% condition. What condition do you need to be at? I don't know. Oh, did I hurt my clothes when I lit myself on fire? I did, a little bit. Next time don't light yourself on fire. Good call, me. Okay, and another half a liter of water. All right, well, it's morning time. We're full. We're good to go. Normally I would stick around, but we're... Oh, don't be windy outside. Everyone... Oh... Crudsicles. Well, if we're gonna freeze to death, we might as well do it now. Because everyone knows it's windy. Do 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 do. Okay, I think I'm dizzy now. Watch your head. Okay, so we got the wind at our back, which is probably a good thing. Oh, it says forestry lookout. For a minute there, I thought I was going to say forever alone. Alright, so the mountain is blocking the wind, which is helpful for us. Just gotta be careful going down this hill we don't break our legs. Alright, so from the hill, we can head to one of the other places around here. Could spend time breaking down stuff, but we need food. Now, I usually play scavenger. I'm good at playing scavenger. I'm not so good at playing survivalist. Not because I am not good at it, but it's because I tend to spend all my time collecting the things I need to eat. Like I collect tin cans and whatnot for food, but I don't collect sticks and twigs and stuff that you need for making bows and arrows and things that'll last you longer than, say, a gun with 10 rounds in it. 303 round might be enough to kill a grizzly if you're bloody lucky. Won't do a thing if you shoot it in the head though, cause thick skull. So if this game is accurate, don't aim for the bear's head, KB. Oh, did you ever see my one of my first silent streams? I was sick. I was very sick. I couldn't talk. I had really bad, like my throat was on fire. But I wanted to stream, so I ended up streaming a silent stream of The Long Dark. First time I ever ran into a bear in this game. And yeah, I shot it dead center in the head with a 303 round. It then ate me. Well, not all of me. It ate parts of me. At which point I stood back up and shot it again.
Can't feel my hands.
Well, that's because we're walking against the wind, which is not helpful. I need to get behind a rock. The second time I shot it, it did go down though. But yeah, I think a bear takes 2 shots regardless of where you hit it. But yeah, I shot it dead center in the head, and it didn't care. It just got very angry.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Oh my god, I'm freezing to death already? Thanks, game. Here, have a can opener, and a gun, and fog, and get lost for 3 hours, and then get warm again. And here, have some wind, because freezing to death is funny. Oh my god, it's freezing wind, that's the problem. It's negative 40. Oh, the wind chill is negative 41 degrees. Oops. Yeah, we're dying out here. Does this block wind? Block wind, please. Thank you. Alright. Negative 24 degrees. Well, that's not quite so bad. I'm gonna have to walk back around this rock again. We'll stick close to the rock, see what we can see. Sometimes there's a backpack around here. Guess not this time. Okay, I'd like to... Oh my god, right? It's like a wind tunnel. I'm walking up a stupid wind tunnel. I'm gonna cross the thing here. Didn't help. Now we're back to negative 41. Pardon my sniffles. My left nostril is plugged. Come on. Oh, that was another story from yesterday. It's one of those irritating stories where people don't understand how, I want to say hypocritical they're being. It really wasn't hypocrisy. It kind of was, but not really. And I guess it'd be up to you to decide. So when I go to work, we don't have assigned seats. Some people have assigned seats, but those are usually trouble people or people who are assigned to seats that other people tend to sit in to not do their job. Don't ask. Well, anyway. Point being, is it's really first come, first serve. And some people have preferred seats, and so they'll move around. Well, I get in there, and all the seats are taken, so I take one of my least favorite seats, which is with my back to the front door. I don't like having my back to entry-exit doors. It bothers me. I think it bothers everybody in some small way, but it literally bothers me to no end. Well, I'm sitting there, in this chair, dealing with the door. It doesn't bug me too bad, because it's just over my left shoulder, and I can kind of see it out of the corner of my eye, but I'm sitting there dealing with this door. And one of my coworkers next to me has a stuffy nose, which isn't that bad. Except every time she breathed in, she would suck in snot through her nose. Not every other time. Not every few times. Not, I'm breathing through my mouth for a little while, my mouth dried up, let me, snort and then go back to breathing through my mouth. Nope, every time. She would not breathe through her mouth. She refused to. She kept trying to breathe through her nose, so she kept sucking in disgusting. She sounded like a pig snorting constantly. And so I'm sitting there being extremely, very windy, being extremely irritated by this noise that I'm hearing in the corner of my ear. Logging camp, yay! And I put on my headset because I'm thinking, okay, I'm just gonna listen to some tunes. I put on my headset, and fun. Let's just go ahead and put that right there. All right. So anyway, I put on my headset and to try to override the sound, and it kind of works. Not great, but it kind of works. Wool socks. Ooh, that's nice. Simple tools. Take everything. We can break down some crates for some wood if we want. But I'm sitting there and my, I'm typing on a computer, so my hands start getting stiff. So I pop all my knuckles. I just do a quick run through of crack, crack, crack. And she stops her sniffling and snorting and goes, "Oh God, don't do that." And I'm like, "You're kidding me, right? You're kidding me, right? You're sitting there snorting like a damn pig, making the most disgusting sounds I've heard ever in my life. I pop one knuckle and you're like, ah! Like, honestly, shut your hole. But, that's just me. Alright, so let's take a look at our inventory really quick, now that we have clothing that we can wear. I have a sweater. Wear. Yay, it's better. It's better. Well, it's not better. It should be better. Synthetic microfleece mid-layer, light but not particularly windproof. Thin knit wool sweater, a decent mid-layer, stays warm even when wet. Well, is this one down because it's bad quality? Well, it probably is down because it's bad quality. This one's better than my current socks, right? Oh yeah. So we're gonna tear up our current socks. Yeah, tearing up our socks. Yeah, that's hypocrisy. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if I was using the right word, but it's just like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Down-filled top layer that warms the core but leaves the arms exposed. Very light. I don't know if this fleece sweater is very good, honestly. I mean, should I make my clothes like some of my other clothes better? Or should I try to make this fleece sweater better? Eh! Fleece sweater better. That's funny. I get warm when I am wet too. Never mind. It's okay, Mike. We love you. Alright, we'll give it a shot and try to repair. Paramount 25%, 70% chance of success. Eh? Yay, we did it! And it's up to 70, which makes it warmer. Hooray! Betrayal. Alright. So we're a little bit warmer. I could use some more cloth, but we don't have any, like... Yeah, we don't have any hunting knife. We don't have a hunting knife. And that becomes problematic. Because without a hunting knife, we can't cut up a lot of this stuff, which is kind of irritating because we'd like to cut up a lot of this stuff. Break it down now. Let me do ourselves a favor and break down some of these crates and things to make wood. We break down this whole bed, right? No, we just sleep in the bed. Shelf. 1 hour 33 minutes and it gives us 6. Okay, I'll take it. It's gonna take a lot of energy, but we'll take it. Because we're still cold, it's still windy outside, there's not much we can do about that. But we can at least eat a little bit. Nom 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 nom. And we'll eat our other MRE before it goes bad. We should have a lot of calories in it. There you go. And we'll have a water. This is probably going to be most of all of our water. Most, if not all of our water. Like, yeah, 0.12, so... At least we're not over encumbered. They rebalanced the game because I've never felt... I mean, I haven't played in a long time, like actually played in a long time, but I've never felt this, I want to say, concerned with regards to my my materials. And I mean, they started us in the cabin, and the cabin had all the stuff we needed. So it's really interesting that they started us in the cabin with all that food and everything, and we're already kind of punching through really fast. So there's a rebalance going on. Alright, so we have a lantern we can take apart or keep. Oh look, a new book.
I think I can use this.
For now, something to burn while you are freezing. Yep. So, at least I don't feel so bad about burning that other book. Insulated vest. Ooh. We'll take it and check it and see if it works better than our current vest, which we just repaired, because duh. Do 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 do.
That'll come in handy.
Stale granola bar. Hey man, I've eaten stale granola bars. Tomato soup. They're not that bad really. They could be worse. In all honesty. We'll just do a quick turtle crawl across the ground, see what we can see. We don't have to take everything. It's a wasting illness I have. I just have to take everything that's not nailed down. We can bust up some of these shelves again, but I think we're okay on broken wood. Still cold, but we're doing okay everywhere else. Go ahead and head across to the other one. As soon as it loads. Come on. Hey, Woofy. Oh, Woofy. Alright. Ah, there you go.
Cold is making my...
Yeah, you're fine, shut up. You're fine, shut your hole.
Hope I can still eat this.
Well, no, you'll drink it. Oh, cool. Now I know how to make a logging train. I was concerned there for a minute. I'm like, I don't know how to make a logging train. But now I'm aware. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're all gonna die. We'll be fine. We're all dead. Dead. I don't know what it is about this game, but whenever I play this game, I always think of think of the song "Windy." Might have something to do with the current weather effects. Just saying. Speaking of current weather effects, they just showed a new little clip from Astroneer, and it has clouds.
Feel my feet.
We don't have any feet. Look, we're making invisible footprints. If we had feet, you could feel them. We don't have any feet. We're done. We're dead. We're gone. Oh, hey, dead guy. Can't feel his feet either. Although he has feet. Hold still. I'm gonna take your feet. Okay, we can make a forest fire if we need to. Or we could prevent one if we really wanted to go that way about it. But we don't. We're not here to prevent forest fires. Burn the whole damn thing down. At least it'll be warm. Is that a deer or a squeaky thing? I don't know. So we're gonna brave the cold a little bit.
Goddamn freezing.
Yeah. You know, I kind of like it better when Jennifer Hale's telling me I'm playing wrong. You're doing it wrong. Give me the controller. I don't know. Would I play co-op with Jennifer Hale? I'd have to say yeah. Now there's the ultimate question, right? Jennifer Hale, she voices video games. Does she play them? Do you think it's narcissism? I mean, when you say like actors will act in a film, and they'll go see their own film because they usually are invited to the premiere, so they'll go watch themselves in their film. But you know, if you guys have Netflix and you've seen BoJack Horseman, I mean, do you think that some actors do that? Like they relive? I mean, reliving the glory days. That's one thing. But like, do you think they take like a new movie that's a box office hit and just sit at home and watch it while eating popcorn? Just watch themselves acting in a film? Or do you think they're more like, I don't watch that because I was in it and no? You know? I mean, I'm sure there are some actors out there who hated being in certain roles, and so they'd never watch themselves in a show, like the dad from Brady Bunch, or the guy who played Chekhov in the original Star Trek. Those types of actors are like, I hated the show, I hated the people I worked with, I hated my role, you know. So they'd never watch themselves. But when you think about it, it's like, if nothing else, at least people who act in films are in to watch their premiere, right? But do you think that game voice actors play their own characters in their games? Do you think Jennifer Hale's running around playing, FemShep, punching people in the face and giggling to herself? I think I would. I think that's the thing I would do. I think I'd play the game and just bop people in the nose and be like, hee. I mean, because you get to be that Captain Badass, right? like where other people want to be Captain Badass. Other, you know, people do role playing and whatever else, and people do cosplay, and it's like I'm Commander Shepard. It's like, but that is Commander Shepard. That's Jennifer Hale right there, dude. And you know, she rocked those socks. Are you sure the corpse has feet? I only see legs on him. Well, his feet were buried in the snow. I saw the tip of one of his shoes, but it might have been a rock. Okay, sometimes there are woofies out here. We might be able to harvest some woofies, but it'll be really cold if we have to, so we're going to try to get past the train wreck and get to the cabin by the lake. I like the cabin by the lake. It is a nice cabin. Because it's by the lake. Jason will keep us warm. That would be kind of interesting if they wanted to do that, if they wanted to put like a hockey mask in the game. It's a little bit of an Easter egg you find near the lake. Like, oh, what's this? Can I wear it? You don't want to do that. That's actually the plot for Jason 2, is that Jason died in the first film.
Too much stuff to carry.
Okay, we just went over encumbered. Jason died in the first film. Spoiler alert! There are 7 films. It's not exactly a spoiler, but he died in the first film. And in the second film, the guy who wears his hockey mask becomes Jason. Like, the spirit is within the hockey mask itself, which is, you know, it's interesting. Not perfect, but interesting. Okay, we're gonna go over encumbered while I grab some more stuff. We could drop some twigs, but I don't care. Cabin by the Lake was a bad movie. Oh, look, hunting knife! We can use that. Hey, rugged thermal wear. I just tore that guy's pants off. Not his pants, though. I just tore off his underwear. That wasn't like, it wasn't even his pants. I just took off his, I took off his underwear. Dude, what a dick move. Hey man, you don't need these. You're dead. Alright, windage. Thank God. We're at 48%. We are so gonna die. Dude, why did you have to eat all your food before you croaked out? Couldn't you have frozen to death and left me a hamburger? Huh? Yeah? No? Okay. Jerk. I'm gonna freeze to death before I do. I'm taking it all with me. Because it was his dream. And his wish. And he's taking it back. He's taking them all back. The cabin by the lake might be a little bit further down than I think. Cabin by the meadows is also nice. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to take the time when we get to the cabin. Hopefully it has some good stuff in it. But we're gonna have to take the time to fix up our clothes. I would really like to find some new clothes. Really wish we could get some deer pelts, because you can make like deerskin crap too, which is apparently really good, I guess. Again, I'm not really good at the survival side. I'm good at the scavenging side. I am post-apocalypse good. I'm not out in the wilderness good, and I fully admit that. I mean, I can scavenge the crap out of anything, you know. I'm really good at scavenging. I'm not great at the whole making bows and arrows. At least not in games, like. Because in games, it's weirder in games. It's different in games. In games, they expect different stuff, you know? Like, I could probably build a bow. I know how it works. You have to have a bendy stick that's not too bendy. But that's the thing, right? We have bows. But I guess up here in the north, in Canada, they don't have bows because they're not allowed to have weapons. Canadians. No, I'm sure they have bows. Because crossbows and bows and axes and hammers and things aren't considered weapons, even though you could easily and purposefully kill someone with them. They're not for the purposes of weapons considered weapons. KB, I loved your stream yesterday playing Chrono Trigger. Are you going to play again soon? Ooh, it's very bright in here during the day. That's nice. I play Chrono Triggers on Saturday. Chrono Trigger is a Saturday game, so I will be playing Chrono Trigger again next Saturday. Thursday will be Valkyria Chronicles, yet another can opener. Will be Valkyria Chronicles if I know I'm carrying a lot of crap, but I just want to pick all this stuff up and move it to someplace good, like a drawer or something. Magnifying glass, that's nice. So Thursday is Valkyria Chronicles. Friday is Shadowrun. We're currently playing Shadowrun Dragonfall. We're going to play Hong Kong after that's done. Then we have Chrono Trigger on Saturday. And then today was supposed to be Tales from the Dark, where I don't play The Long Dark, I actually have it running in the background, and then I read a story. But I wasn't in the mood to read today. I'm still kind of not in the mood to read today. So instead, I'm actually playing The Long Dark for everybody, so you can see me fail at this game rather than just reading. There's a line here, there's a hook here, so we can go fishing if we needed. Hook, hook and line. Okay, before we do too much, ooh, fire striker, nice. We're peckish and we're numb, so we're gonna need, there's a fireplace here if we need it. We can break down the chair, we can break down a couple of these benches. We'll take a look upstairs. Hey, dead guy. First dead guy I ever ran into in this game. I'm still afraid that he might be a zombie at some point. Nice, thank you. Well, thank you. And thank you for watching. Hey, survive the outdoors.
Use this.
Yes, we can. And we can build it too. Alright. There's a fireplace up here, but I'm not really concerned about that. Another flare gun? Painkillers, okay. So, not... Oh, bedroll.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I don't think they do. Okay, so we can break down some shelves if we need, but we're gonna head downstairs and make ourselves a fire and probably eat, I think, because we're not doing so hot. So we can do a tinder, newsprint roll, fire striker, wood matches, wood matches. We'll just use our cardboard matches. Wood matches any better? 80%. 45%, 40%, 60%, 80%. We'll use this book. Well, actually, if we go with, say, a stick and some accelerant, there you go.
That should help warm things up.
Alright, and then we'll toss some sticks in there, because we have about 5 sticks. And we have some reclaimed wood, which we're carrying specifically for this. There you go, 2 hours, 43 minutes, perfect. Alright, now we're gonna need some water. And we're gonna melt about 1 liter of them waters. And we'll warm up while we do. And hopefully we'll feel better by tomorrow. If not, we're probably gonna die. A hook, a line, and a sinker. Alright, cool. We have 1.12 liters of potable water. We have some food if we need. We have a book. We have some fire. Okay, we have 2 hours on the fire. I'm gonna step over here a minute. We're probably still over encumbered by a lot. So we have to have a crafting bench to craft. That's right. So we can make a torch, which I don't want, a snare, which I don't need, a hook, which we have one of, line, fishing tackle. Okay, so we're going to begin the crafting a fishing tackle. So we're going to tackle fishing. Done. Alright, so we have a fishing tackle. I don't think we need bait, per se. If we run into a wolf, we can make some interesting stuff. Survival bow requires cured gut and cured maple sapling. I think to cure things, you have to put them on or near or in a fire. Yeah, we have to cure a lot of stuff. And then I grabbed a bunch of stuff for like arrowheads and arrow shafts. I have no idea how to make an arrowhead. I think I need scrap metal for an arrowhead. Well, for a hook. Do I not know how to make an arrowhead? Apparently not. Those are irritating. Potbelly stove. You are my only friend. Alright, so we're a little hungry. We're a little winded. We can't read. I don't like the fact that we can't read because I understand that we're not feeling good, and that's like an important thing to feel good to read. But when you're standing around with your thumb up your butt and you have nothing else to do, reading is like a very important thing, right? Alright, do I have a really crappy soda? No, I do not. So I will... Oh yeah, I do. Here. There we go. Done. Alright. So yeah, I mean, that's why I like Cataclysm. I mean, you can be in a really bad mood in Cataclysm and not read. You can be all like, I'm too depressed to read. And that makes sense, because you don't want to partake. But the whole you're not feeling too hot or hot enough to read, like you're not doing well enough to read, that kind of irritates. Because it's like, I want to research. I want to make a research. I mean, I have an hour. I got an hour on the fire. Why can't I? I was like, you're not healthy enough to focus on reading. It's like, Sometimes you read because you're not healthy. You read because you're in pain. It's like, my leg is gangrenous and I'm gonna have to cut it off later. I might as well read before I do. You know, important stuff like that. But no, we'll do some inventory management instead. Alright, so I have 2 bedrolls. I'm gonna harvest the extra bedroll. Hell yeah, let's fix our clothes. Let's fix our clothes. We're gonna fix our clothes. Because we can do that now. I have 3 can openers. I do not need 3 can openers. Alright. These pants are slightly better than these pants, so we'll go with these pants. So I'd like to fix my pants. Wait, did my fire go out? Did that take really 2 hours? Wait a minute. Really? Really? Like my fire went out, really? Oh man, my bad. Did not realize my fire went out. Trying to learn something takes concentration. Well, maybe they should reduce the amount you learn. It'd take more code than just saying I'm not in the mood to learn 100%. But maybe if they wanted to expand it a little bit, they could base how much you learn. Like you get 5 uses of the book, right? 5 uses, that's it. You get 5 uses of the book. And depending on your level, like your percentage, depends on what percentage of learning you do each time. Like if you're at 100%, if you're rocking it, you partake information, you're good to go, right? That would make sense in comparison to I'm sick, I don't feel good, therefore I'm not going to learn anything. Or which is better than I'm either going to learn 100% of it or I'm not going to learn any of it. Because you can peruse a book and not really learn anything at the same time. Did I not fix my pants? I did not fix my pants. I need to fix my pants. Fix my damn pants. That's really weird. Oh, right, I closed it. I never tried to fix my pants because I was too busy, trying to do my other thing. Did I fix my pants? I did! They're fixed better. Okay. The crotch is on fire. Sorry. It's funny to me. Apparently you can use your fishing hook to sew your pants. I like that. Oh. I gotta check the stove. An hour and 49 minutes. We'll give it another reclaimed wood. Alright. I got 10 cloth from that thing, so I'm gonna try my very bestest to get this thing to work. There we go. There we go. Now our crotch is warm. And since we did that, we can harvest this for more cloth. And we're gonna have to drink something. We're getting tired. That's okay. We'll crash upstairs. Okay, I would like to try to fix this. No, I want to harvest it. I want to try to repair it. Come on, baby. Hey, there we go. Alright, is that better than our current? No, it's not better than our sweater. Okay. Oh, wait, we also have this one. Oh, which is better. Boom, baby. Forgot about that. Forgot we picked that one up. Alright, so we need to eat, or at least drink something watery. And we'll have this other soda. It's 100%, but water never goes bad. Actually, water in a plastic container will leach from the plastic, but that's okay. How much daylight do we have? About 3 hours of daylight left, and I'm already this tired? Let us do ourselves a favor. We deserve a cup of herbal tea. Oh yeah. We totally deserve a cup of herbal tea. Crotch is on fire? You should have that checked by a doctor, KB. How do you think it caught fire? Here, rub this on there, it'll be better. He lied to me. Tea! That's gonna make us slaked, but that's actually pretty good because that'll also make us happy because it makes us. I can't point at it, but the little plus sign next to the thing says we're warm and we're happy. That gives a more literal meaning to fire crotch. Fire crotch, the awakening. That's the thing, right? All right. So we're gonna pop in some more reclaimed wood really quick. We're gonna head upstairs and we're gonna reclaim ourselves a chair or two. Do 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 do. Break it down now. I'm trying to waste time and get tired, because if sleeping while there's daylight left is just pointless. Okay, I hear the fire dying down, and we're over encumbered again. But that's okay. There you go. Done. Now I have 4 hours, and it's warm in here. 50 degrees Celsius. That's as high as that's as hot as fire can get. It can get to 50 degrees C, and that's it. It's done. You know, I think we're doing okay personally, but that's just me. I think we're rocking it like a sock. You know. All right. We'll crash on our bedroll. I think we're okay. We got 2 hours of daylight left. We can sleep for like 8 or 9 hours. 8 hours? 9 hours? What's this, gambling? Oh, pastime. I don't want to pass the time, I actually want to sleep. So let's say sleep for 8 hours. 50 degrees C is like hotter than Death Valley in July, barely. Yeah. No, I just think it's funny that it rolled up to 50 C and then died, you know. I just survived 1 day, 14 hours, 59 minutes. Yeah, we need to drink more water.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yeah, we will. We'll leave this behind. In our belly. Actually, we will have to leave something behind. I think I know what we'll leave behind. I am blind here. Okay, we got an empty filing cabinet. We will leave behind some junk that we don't need. No, we're keeping all that, screw you. And we have our clothes, and I like food. Food is good. Food goes inside me. But we can drop off a couple of can openers that we don't need. That's a start. Flares, hammer, hatchet, flare gun. Flare gun, flare. Not flare, flare. Rifle bullets. We can drop off one of these 2 kits. And they're not 29.7. So we're good to go. Look at us. Rocking in socks. And then we're keeping our cloth, but we can dump this. We only need 1 of these, so having 2 at 50 kilograms isn't that helpful. We have 6 of these. They're only 0.6, but I'm not making an arrow anytime soon, so carrying it around is kind of pointless. I like flares because they're really good for scaring off wolves. We have a gun, so if we wanted to kill a wolf, that'd probably be more convenient. Considering we can harvest its tasty, tasty flesh, too. Flesh. And, you know, I do creepy too much. I should do creepy less. Be less creepy, KB. Be less creepy, huh? All right. While we're here, though, we're going to take a look at these badges. I want to see here. You've completed 250 hours of research. From now on, you gain 10% more benefits from each completely researched book. Well, that's nice. What challenges? Hopeless rescue. You have not completed hopeless rescue. Hunted, whiteout, nomad. Okay, so these are the challenge modes. I haven't done challenges yet. I tried to do the one challenge, the first one, but I died. 1 of your 3 can openers? Sorry, did I have 4? Did I miscount? So, book smarts. We have cold fusion. You spend a total of 100 days outside. You are now less susceptible to the cold and get a permanent plus 2C bonus to your feels. Oh, feels like temperature. I was like, I get plus 2C bonus to my feels?
Come on in and make yourself at home.
I'm going to mispronounce your name on purpose, but Fukuboy Bunny has boarded the short bus. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. And yes, I know how it's supposed to be pronounced. Efficient machine. You've survived 500 days. Your body has has adapted, I can't read, to these tough conditions. You now consume 10% fewer calories. Wow, these are like if you play forever kind of. Like I was hoping I'd unlock one of these, but these are like nutsy. You've successfully started 1,000 fires. From now on, all of your survivors start with a level 3 fire starting skill. Free runner. You sprinted 50 kilometers. Sprinting now burns 25% less, fewer calories. You've traveled 1,000 kilometers in the game. Your stamina bar recharges 20% faster. Well, these are actually 1%. Ah, look at that. Hey, I got that one at 1% too. Go me. Well, I hope I wasn't gaining these while I was cheating the other day. I don't think so, because this says 500 days and I'm at 1%, so... Excuse me. And in case you guys are wondering, the reason I was cheating is because I use this as a backdrop for a little show I do called Tales from the Dark. And I will run a cheat engine in the background to keep it from having to live or like to eat or any of that jazz. So I didn't realize they added badges in because I haven't actually played the game for quite some time. Okay, now if I remember correctly, we can fall in the ice now. That's a thing. I mean, we could before too, right? But it was a thing before where I guess you can fall in. Your creepy is endearing. Don't be less creepy. Yay! Creepy is good. I don't know. I'm having another one of those crisis of confidence, you know? Sorry, I thought those stars at the top of that mountain were like attached to the mountain because of the way the clouds were moving. And then I don't know, for whatever reason, it looked like the stars were actually part of the mountain, and it freaked me out for a minute. Anyway, I'm having another one of those crises of confidence because as I said, I usually only watch Jeff Major. Like literally, I will watch Jeff play. I will watch old Jeff Let's Plays that I've watched like 10 times before, and I'll watch them in over. Ooh, another hatchet. I'll watch them over and over and over again because tins of sardine in a fishing hut. I get it. Oh, cute. Because I enjoy Jeff's Let's Plays. But what's funny is I won't watch others. I won't watch other streamers. Not because I don't like other Let's Players, other streamers. It's not because I don't like them. It's because I get jealous. You know, I see their numbers. I see how many videos they have. I see how many viewers they have. I see how many followers they have. I know that they're making bank, not from YouTube, but usually they're also streamers. Looks like there's a fire over there, but I don't trust that. It's just the bottom of trees. Anyway, so I know they're also streamers and they're partnered, and then of course they get deals and games and free games from developers, and they get preview copies, which of course gets them more viewers, and it's just a big snowball. And that bothers me, not because it bothers me, because I'm happy for them, and it's awesome that they did that, but I feel I'm that guy who's like, I could never do that. Not because, you know, I suck at it, but because I know that a lot of it comes down to being there at the right place at the... Ooh, nice. Right place, right time kind of thing. You can hide from wolves in here. Let's... Ooh, the Frozen Angler. An instructional manual on ice fishing. Researching this will improve your skill. Well, that's cute. Anywho, so, you know, some of it's like right time, right place kind of thing. Like you start playing a game, and then a bunch of people kind of snowball towards you, and away you go. And so I can't complain too much, but I have a problem with it because what happens is I watch other streamers and Let's Players, and I get jealous and angry. I just can't help it, you know. And I don't resent them. I resent me for not being as cool as they are. I could probably scrap that. And that's all. That's on me, not on them. Okay. So we're scavenging. We're probably over encumbered. And, yeah, we're cold. We're peckish. We're probably gonna get tired because we're carrying too much stuff. Is that a deer? That is a deer. Oh dear. Might be a dead guy. Might be a rock. Hello. The cat's tail head can be used as tinder. Its stalk is tough, not very filling, but edible. Hi, you. Really? You're gonna be like that about it?
You want to do this? Get away, you mother!
Okay, that worked. We'll move away from woofies for right now. We'll go over here to these huts. Interloper. No, 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 not Interloper. This is on Voyager. This is on the second difficulty level. I haven't played in a while, so I'm getting used to the game again. No, we were up to 75%. Oh, crap, I lost Woofy. Dude, no! Woofy, shoo! I don't want to be your friend. He's not gonna let it out of his teeth. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to shoot him if he doesn't go away. Yeah, I'm gonna end up having to shoot him. Okay, trashed hut. Can't get inside. Yeah, very trashed hut. I can throw this, right? Alright, Woofy. You and me gonna play. Okay, his buddy's coming too. Alrighty. Used to be able to throw them, now you don't throw them, and I don't know how to not throw it. Awesome possum, KB? Ooh. That was weird, I got wobbly when I came inside. But we can use the light. So we're gonna end up just robbing this place and then bolting. Because we're over encumbered as it is. But there's some good food in here. Fire log, sweet. Use that when we get home. Home, per se. Back to the place we've considered our home for the next 5 minutes. Yeah. Just in case no one's told you that lately, well, thank you, Movic. And I enjoy what I do, and I know what I do is good. I just know that I'm not gonna get, and it's not always luck too, because I was reading an article where a guy's like, you know, you want to grow your stream, and it wasn't one of those you want to grow your stream. Here's some really crappy advice that we give to everybody for free because we're keeping the good advice for ourselves kind of advice. It was actually really good advice about how to get games from developers and things like that by saying, hey, I'm a streamer, I play these types of games, this is how many viewers I have, yada yada yada, can I maybe get an early access copy of your game? And then you have to reach out and do that, and that's not something I've ever really done. I've only ever done it with one game before, and that was Scrumbleship. And that was like I want to say it's Minecraft in space, but it's a little bit better than Minecraft in space because it uses voxels, actual voxels, to make up the bricks, and you can like drill holes in your ship, and you can build ships. And it's growing. It's made by one dude, and if you guys want to check it out, you should. It's called Scrumbleship, and it's pretty interesting. But I was actually thinking about doing that. I pulled up the email today for Astroneer because I was thinking about poking at the Astroneer devs and being like, hey guys, was hoping, you know, to see if I can find out whether or not you guys do press copies or early access copies, because they're going to do early access on Steam, but of course you have to pay for that. Well, which I don't mind. I have no problem with paying for it.
You want to do this?
Back off, Wolfie. I'm liking that this flare's lasting a while. I was gonna go fishing. We should go fishing because I'm gonna need food. Well, I mean, we have food. So yeah, let's that's another wolf. We're going around this way. In case you guys can't tell what I was looking at, there's a teeny tiny black dot that was moving. And it was not a deer, so. So anyway, yeah, and I guess if I wanted to grow my channel and my stream well, I probably could have done better during the year that I was unemployed. But now that I'm employed and I can't do stream exclusively anymore, I don't really have that as an option. So I just cope. I'm just doing my thing. I'm still streaming for you guys. Like I said, today, just not in the mood to read. You know? Just not in the mood to read. Oh my god, really? They call out to their brothers. They come for our blood. Run. How do I drop a thing? Well, that's a bad sound. Can I drop you, please? Wait, I know I saw a drop button in there. Used to be able to throw these, now you can't. Oh, no, keep bindings. Drop a thing. Drop decoy, no.
No? Oh, I can holster it, I guess. But I don't want to holster it. It's garbage. I want to throw it away now. Throw it away, throw it away, throw it away now. Yeah. I know we have a... There it is. Refuel fridge should be on top, not harvest. Weird. Okay. I have hands. Hans! Hans! Show me the Hans! Do. We're hungry? It's not like we have a lack of food. Ah, this cabin is super empty. Super duper empty. Having the weight off of streaming as a job might be good though. The problem is I don't have any time. That's really my issue. If I well, basically I'm either working or I'm doing this. There's no real in between. I have really no free time. Can open it, please. Like Monday and Tuesday are my only free days, and like this Monday, Seven and I have to go to the doctor with Seven to pick up a doctor's note. Then we have to go to the bank and drop off my check, and then we're going over to her mother's home to do laundry, and that's where I'm spending my day. So that's my Monday. That's one of my 2 days off. So, you know, again, not complaining. I can't repair it while in the dark. But the dark is long. Okay, we're gonna pop out our gun. Just KB his Hans. Hans! Show me the Hans! My Hans is in my pants. Hans pants! Okay, this hut should be... We're gonna keep an eye out for Woofy, because I heard him running around.
I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
Well, where... Found door. Excuse me, I keep coughing. Welcome to the here. Ooh, reclaimed wood. Boots! Work boots. Are these better than my current boots? Boots. Boots. Decent sneakers. Oh, hell.
Could end up being useful.
Steel-toed, the kind you'd find on a construction site. Might work better than my current... Yes. No! My boots! I put my boots on, I took my boots off. I don't know why I pressed drop. I think my brain thought that was cancel.
All this gear is slowing me down.
You keep coughing? Release it. Poison Pokemon is bad for you. Oh no. Herbal teas, and that was Shelf, okay. But I love Lamp. And Lamp loves you too. Alright, so we're gonna pull out our gun! Because we're not coming out of the closet. Plus we're looking for woofies. I'm not coming out of the closet. Yeah, see there's a woofie right over there. Alright, so we're a little bit slower now that we're encumbered.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Well, we'll warm up soon enough. We have to go back to cabin. We're on the wrong side of the lake for cabin. Cabin's over that way. Crap. No, Wind. No, come on, Wind. Don't. Not right now. Please. Just, no. Can you, for once, just not... Okay. So I have an idea. It's a terrible idea, but I have an idea. Yeah, we're fine everywhere, except we keep freezing our balls off. Deer. Shoot deer, don't shoot deer, shoot deer, don't shoot deer, shoot deer, don't shoot deer, don't shoot deer. I can't carry what he has, and I can't make anything with what he's got, so we're just gonna keep walking this way. Against the wind, because the wind hates me. Oh, it's like we're playing Sid Meier's Pirates again, remember? When you're in the when you're in the Caribbean, the wind only goes one direction. At least according to Sid, it does. You know, I'm terrible. I can't stand playing Sid games. I know other people do. They're like, oh, I love Civilization. Like, I hate Civilization. All of them. Not all of them. Civilization Revolution was my only enjoyable Civ game, and it was because it was baby's first Civ game. I will admit, Civ Rev for the Xbox 360 was literally baby's first Civ game, okay? But it was simple enough for me to understand it and to enjoy playing it because you really had three outcomes: love everybody, kill everybody, or GTFO off this planet. And I always chose GTFO off this planet. And if I wanted to make it really difficult, I GTFO'd off the planet to the highest caliber because you could say we need enough space crap to go
Like I made it through another night.
for a couple thousand whatever, you can live for like 1,000 years, or you could go like super hardcore and have like 3 generators and 40,000 engines and a bunch of other crap on this big old ugly spaceship. And that's what I'd do. And of course I'd do something silly like I'd made all the AI peaceful. Be like, the AI is all peaceful. They don't hate me. We all know that KB can beat Windward. Yes. Come on, man. Probably tired. No, just walking against the breeze. Oh, thank God. I do like that when you're walking against the breeze, it does... Hey, dead guy. It does take some effort, It does take effort. Alright, do we have anything useful here? We have a fire log and some reclaimed wood. Alright, we'll do the fire log. We're gonna be here a minute. Okay, newsprint or newspaper roll, doesn't matter which. 62, 52... And accelerant gives us 92. Don't waste my fire log, bro. There we go. 1 hour, nice. Alright. Good. Good. Try to get to me now, Wolfies. We'll use our hatchet. No, I took a look at Civ 6. It's pretty, and the new system is pretty interesting. I just never really enjoyed it. Fishing hole cleared. Hours to fish. We will spend 2 hours fishing. We got a smallmouth bass, raw. I'm a smallmouth bass. Please don't eat me. Intolerant of polluted waters. Oh, that must mean he's...
You're starting to slow me down.
That must mean he's a lake whitefish, a common freshwater fish, small but plentiful. Anyway, so it must mean the fish is actually clean, right? Yeah, it may be windy outside, but I don't care. I'm safe in my box. Nah. You can't stop me on the gingerbread man. All right. So we have a lake whitefish and a smallmouth bass. Do I need to eat? No, that's the wrong button. I could eat. We'll eat a fish. Hello, this is dog. Was is happening? Ah, Burly Minute C. Aw, Spoon. Oh, I was gonna do a thing for this. Wait, 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I had to step away to get a notebook because I'm tired of writing everyone's donations down on envelopes that I then lose. So I now have a notebook which has a bunch of other stuff in it. But for the moment, we're going to assume that this is the more important thing. I have to cough again. 1 second. I think I might be sick. Although one of my coworkers came to work and he was so sick he was literally wrapped up in a blanket, coughing so hard he couldn't do his job. And I'm like, dude, you're coughing all over like everybody's keyboards. Anyway, the reason why we paused is because we have a donation. A couple of donations, actually. Oh, it's more German. Mr. Short, komm zur Marine. Und bist du faul und fett und feist und invalid, so machst du Hairstyle-Karriere, Admiral in einem Tag. Komm zur Marine, haben sie gesagt. Gesagt. I have no idea. I hope I said something good. I hope I said something pleasant and oops, something fell down. So, we have a donation for Burly Men at Sea. Burly Men at Sea is a folk tale about a trio of large bearded fishermen who step away from the ordinary to seek adventure. Set in the early 20th century, Scandinavia, the game story branches through a series of encounters with creatures from folklore. And apparently we have the original soundtrack to Burly Men at Sea. Original soundtrack for folklore adventure Burly Men at Sea, composed by Piled Sound. Or Plied Sound. Plied Sound. I'm just going to give Spoon his own page. Burly Men at Sea. And we'll get back to the game in a minute here, guys. Plus soundtrack. There you go. So now I have a donation charter. You said something? I said a word. I said things. Things were said. We accept your gift, Spoon, and we add it to our library. And thank you very much. I actually really like the idea of Burly Men at Sea. I saw it on my Twitter. You know, it was just one of those things where it's just like, hey, here's a game, you should check it out. And I looked on my Twitter. Have we been freezing to this whole time? That's okay. I saw it on my Twitter, and I went and I looked at the trailer on their webpage, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, I must have this game. You know, because it's just, it's so, the trailer is just so, you should go watch it. Burly Men at Sea something. Where's my food? Fish! Cooked whitefish. A bit tasteless, but better than nothing. Today's fish is trout a la gratin. Enjoy your meal. Fish! And we're going to make ourselves some herbal tea, I think, to warm ourselves up. Do I think one page is enough? Well, we'll start with one page. We can go on as time goes on, too. And we'll drink ourselves some herbal tea. There we go. Oh, yeah. Loving it. I'm loving it. So we went fishing. I like how it refreezes, too. That's kind of cool. Well, it's so windy outside. That sucks. How am I feeling? I'm at 52%. There ain't no way I'm reading. I think that would be a bad Google search. What, you don't want to see bare-chested men at sea throwing their weight around, among other things. Purple tea. Burp. Empty, empty. Maybe there's a hook on the floor or something. No. I don't know. We can fish some more if we felt like it. We're whalers on the moon, we carry a harpoon, but there ain't no whales, so we tell tall tales and sing our whaling tune. We're gonna spend an hour fishing. Hey, a lake whitefish. And that's all we got. That's okay. See, I said to spend an hour fishing, but that was not an hour, that was only 40 minutes. Makes one wonder. Gurgle, 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 burp. Bye-bye, water, I'll miss you. Actually, we need some more potable water. So while we're here, we will melt some snow. I'm trying to wait for the wind to die down. Like that. Yay, it did. It did exactly what we wanted to. Means come to the Navy, and if you're lazy, fat, plumb, and disabled, so you are going to have a steep career, making Admiral in one day. Come to the Navy, they did say. It's lyrics from a funny song. Oh, okay. I hope I did it justice with my poor German pronunciation. Hello, James. Welcome, friend. How you doing? We're going to eat some fish in a can, because that makes perfect sense. Canned fish. It's what's for dinner. And we're gonna make ourselves some more yummy, nummy, nummy tea, because we can. You certainly did something to it, KB. Did I get any of the words right? Even the teeny tiny ones? I at least got one or two of the tiny words right? Okay, there we go. Feeling it. Yeah, warm. A little tired, but warm. We're tired because we're over encumbered again. We're gonna leave our fire pit here. Bye bye, fire. I'll miss you. If we were a true man, we'd take fire everywhere. The irony of leaving a burning fire next to a frozen guy is just beyond me. Oh, I just realized that there's a fire burning in a hut. Because what I was thinking is like, what if somebody came by that hut, right? Just after I left. There's a fire burning in it. Like someone was here recently, and they have to think that because someone was there. Someone had to light that fire in the fireplace, and so like someone was here recently, and there's a dead guy right out front. Just like, did this guy light his fire and then go outside because he's crazy? Oh, I'm sorry, Tog. Yeah, not interloper, not interloper. Voyager. Oh, I always want to say voyeur. It's the one with the owl. I haven't played in a while. Every Sunday I do a show called Tales from the Dark, and I use Mr. Antifun's cheat engine to cheat the game into infinite health, infinite stamina, you know, infinite items, all that jazz, so that I can sit in a cabin or up in the tower here in this area, and we sit by the fire, and the fire burns in the background, and I actually read stories to everybody. I read. But today I'm not feeling too hot, and I'm coughing a lot, my nose is running, and so I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to read today. I'm instead going to just play The Long Dark, because I haven't played for like, I haven't played since like 0.28, I think. I haven't actually played since like 0.28. So all the stuff that they've added, I'm like, I have no idea. So I decided to actually play the game for everybody. I was going to play Dark Souls 3, but when I was sitting there thinking about it, I was like, yeah, I can actually play The Long Dark for everybody today. So we're actually playing The Long Dark. So yeah, no interloper. I am not ready for interloper. I may do a challenge. I'm playing to kind of learn the game again right now. And I tried a little while ago. I tried when they first added the challenge. I tried the flare challenge where you get the flare gun, and then you up on the hill. I made it to the hill. I did. I got the flare, and no, I got the flare out of the cabin, and I went up to the airplane to get the flare gun, and I couldn't find a way up to the airplane. I couldn't find a way onto the hill, and so I was like, I have no idea how to get up here. And so because of that, I ended up not being able to complete the challenge, because the area was new. I'd never been there before, so I was like, Okay, we need to dump something. We're going to dump this thing. All of them is fine. There we have 20 of these and 20 of these. We will dump all of those. And we have 9 of these and 12 of those. Okay, that's not helpful at all. We have our clothes, and we have our 50 kilogram boots. We'll repair our other boots. We caught some fish. I'm going to dump some fish. We don't need all of our food, so I'm going to dump... I do not eat dog food unless I have to, so let's just get rid of the dog food for now. Did I? Oh, I have 3 things of herbal tea. Huh, weird. Condensed milk. Well, dump the what's in a container actually lasts longer, I think is how it works, so we'll do it like this. Okay, that's all of our food now. We had 2 hatchets, one of which is at 67. We'll use that as a backup. We also had... I'm keeping all my flares. We also had 2 pry bars, 58 and 53. We'll dump the... Oh, fine. We'll dump the 53 one. Scrap metal... We'll keep... You know, I'm never going to be good enough to read these, but I don't want to burn them, so I'm going to get rid of the one... the 1 kilogram of book for now. 33.94. How are we so over encumbered? It's probably all the food we're carrying, I think. Don't need that right now. We're not going to use the stair anytime soon. We may use the toolkit to fix our gun, but do you use the toolkit to fix the gun, or do you use the rifle cleaning kit to fix it? It doesn't matter. We'll carry them both. We'll carry them both. Am I still just carrying way too much food? Oop, whitefish. My bad. We're at 31 kilograms. Oh, we wanted to repair our scarf. Do I still have my... I do have my cloth. Okay, well, the cloth probably weighs a lot more than I think it does. So let us try to repair our scarf. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, repair. Try again. Please. You can't reach the top first time? Meat, etc. lasts longer outside? Oh, where it's cold. For the love of God, man, repair it and stop wasting my cloth. Oh, God. It's not that hard. It's a scarf. It's made entirely of thread. How are you doing this wrong? Come on. Come on. Okay, now that it's nothing but tatters. How many cloth did we waste? 6. Hope it was worth it. Well, it's a scarf. It was worth it. Okay. Just Jesus, man. We will harvest our shoes. We're getting tired. There's 5 hours of daylight left. How are we so... well, we're carrying too much. That's how we're so tired. I'm like, how are we so damn tired? Okay, if we don't do this the first time, we don't do it at all. So fix my boots. Sweet! Boots is fixed.
My eyes.
I know, if we would have found some coffee, we'd be better, but we didn't, so stop complaining. Parched and peckish. Those fish is raw, but let's eat what we can eat. We'll eat this, and we'll eat this, and we can make a fire, but I'm not going to. We'll eat the milk too. It's probably going to kill us, but who cares? Use a can opener to open it. Rifle kit to fix the gun. Okay. Yeah, they added the rifle cleaning kit, and I never really used it, so. Eat it, eat it. Like this. And that will get our noms up. Okay, our noms is full. And then we will drink a water. That'll help our mouth. Hooray for trout! Alright, 0.34 waters. Okay, we're drained, but we're good to go otherwise. So, we're still a little bit over encumbered by our normal kilogramians by 30 something. This is fine. Okay. Can't believe we need to sleep already, but it's probably because I've been carrying around so much crap. But hey, wouldn't be the first time. One day it'll turn on, and then I'll scream and fall down and cry like a girl. Alright, let's crash for a minute. Warmth bonus plus 6C. We sleep for 3 hours? What does that get us? You're on 4 hours of sleep? Oh, I'm sorry, James. You should sleep more, buddy. Oh, speaking of which, how is TwitchCon going? I saw a couple of videos and pictures the other day. And personally, I don't think... okay, we're just going to totally crash for the next 4 hours. Or 6 or 7 hours. I saw a bunch of videos and pictures, and it looks empty. TwitchCon looks empty again. It looks like there's like literally nothing going on again. Alright, blind and thirsty. Good call. Good combo. Alright, I think we're ready for adventure. We're gonna go outside with it being windy, and we're gonna freeze our patootsies off, but that's okay. We've done it before, we can do it again. Got back from the Navy bars at 5 AM this morning after going to the Twitch after party and bowling, so I'm exhausted. Oof. Deer! Oh, we should totally blast that deer. No. Should we? We might be able to make cool stuff out of his skin. Yeah, but the thing doesn't say we can make cool stuff out of his skin yet, so... I mean, we can get meat, but I don't need any food right now. So we'll wait, we'll hold off. You survive another day, dear. The con gets busy later in the day? I guess so. I just saw one video, somebody on Twitter posted like a GIF of a video they made. And they're twirling around in circles and they're showing off the floor. And there's literally people just sitting in groups on the floor. And I was at PAX this year, and I'm pretty certain PAX this year was not as packed as PAX could be packed. How many people could a PAX be packed if a PAX could be packed with people? Anyway, point being is that PAX was not packed as PAX could be packed because it was Sunday. You know, it was Monday. It was Monday. It was Monday. It was the last day of PAX, and it was Monday. And it was still was crowded as all hell. And then a video from a Saturday at TwitchCon, and there's people just sitting on the floor. And I'm like, there is no way you could just sit on the floor at PAX. But what the hell is going on at Twitch? But then again, I'm sure they have certain areas where people can't go, so they have to mill about, you know, acting like they're supposed to be there. I must head out now, KB, don't die. Bye, Jackus! Actually, that's the problem with survival games, isn't it? They're Sisyphean in nature. You're going to die. The only question is when. I mean, Project Zomboid. The tagline for the game is "This is how you died." Like they don't even mince words. They don't even mess about. It's literally "This is how you died," and you can try to stay alive as long as you can. You can hold off the hordes as long as you can. You can get all the water and all the food and all the cooking supplies and all the guns and ammo and axes and dead zombie corpses and build up walls upon fortress upon moats. You're gonna die. I wonder if that's why I don't really enjoy roguelike games that much, you know? Oh, really? They weren't here yesterday. But apparently that's not a problem now. You and me gonna have woods, Woofy. Shoot.
Get away, mother.
Oh, he's really angry at me. He's gonna try to get behind me. Oh no. I scared him off. He's the alpha. He doesn't want to go anywhere, so I'm just gonna... He's gonna follow me, but he's gonna stay at a distance. Yeah, he's gonna follow me. Anyway, I think that's why I have trouble with roguelikes. And I have trouble with survival style games.
Find some place to escape this cold.
Is because I know that the ending is pointless. I'm gonna end up dead. The how is kind of interesting. I mean, I like watching other people play because it's interesting to see how they handle things. The other thing is, like, when I play Cataclysm, I play boring Cataclysm. I play with all the cricks and the cyber zombies and the cyborgs and all that turned off. Go. We're gonna sprint. Get my sprinting up a little bit. We're gonna get away from those wolves. There you go. We don't need to sprint a lot. We can just sprint a little bit. So, you know. I don't really understand the need for mini parties. Depends on who's in charge, really, when it comes to parties. And what people want to do. But yeah. Chairs are only for partner streamers. You know, I'd almost believe it. I would almost believe it. The seating area is only for partner streamers, but the partners have a booth over there and it's full of comfy couches. Why can't I sit? These chairs are only for partnered streamers. Okay, I'll sit on the floor. But anyway. Don't mind me. I don't really go to parties either, Mr. Wells. Seven and I went out the other day to a going away party for a couple of her coworkers, and I was the designated driver. I mean, that's why I go to parties, so that other people don't get stupid and kill themselves in car accidents. Not that Seven would be stupid and kill herself in a car accident, but everybody has that moment when they're like, oh, I'm fine, and you're like, no, 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 no. I'm the killjoy. Woofy back? Or a different Woofy? Is that a Woofy over there? Is that a rock? It's a tree stump. Okay. Okay, we gotta be careful because we're going into the crack of doom. AKA your mom. I have to keep myself warm. Anyway, we're going into the dead deer. We can hack that thing up with an axe if we really want to, but I'd rather not waste my axe. Anyway, we're going into the dam, and so we're going to see if Fluffy's in here. Fluffy! Oh, parties. I read panties first. Yeah, I don't get the point of panties either. I mean, why? You're just going to take them off anyway. No. That's not true either, actually. I mean, not the whole taking them off part, but the part that I don't get them. Because I like them. Not on me. On other people. Like your mom. Yeah, I keep going there, I know. But your mom keeps letting me, so talk to her about it. No means no works both ways. Okay, we're just going down to look for Woofy. No, I don't know what that book was, but I took it. I took der book. Okay, I don't think Fluffy's in here, which is good. There's no guarantee, but I don't hear him. But I may have scared him off with the flare. Still. It's so Fluffy, I'm gonna die! Hello, Venom. Welcome. Alright. Hey, crackers! And they're salty. Like me.
This stuff will come in handy.
I'm salty, like a sea captain. Oh, cool. Someone threw their wood through the window. There's a mom joke in there, but I don't know how to phrase it properly. So, I'll just let you guys imagine it. Is this on Interloper? No, no. I know everyone keeps asking if I'm on Interloper. Would you guys like me to try Interloper? I mean, I'm not very good at the game anyway. If you guys would like, I can start a new run on Interloper, and we can see me die after 5 minutes. I'm okay with that. And I'm now blind. It just sputters out. Okay, I don't think Woofy's in here, so we're gonna torch up. Ah, yeah, we can see again. If I remember correctly, this goes out to the other, yeah, that goes out to the other side of the dam, which there's some good stuff out there if you want to go out there. Die for us, KB. You like it when I die for you, don't you? It's sexy for you, you filthy, filthy boy. You'd prefer to see living? Well, I mean... Whoa. The windows are actually broken out now. Interesting. You know, because I saw Interloper on the list, but it said you're going to die, and I'm like, Woo! Yet another hatchet.
I might have to drop some gear.
No! Never! It's mine! You can't take it from me! Don't try, I'll kill ya! Die for our sins. You know what's really funny is my name actually means bearer of Christ. So, huh? I could die for your sins. All right, we're gonna go grab some more stuff because there's nothing I like being more than over encumbered. Oh, hey, dead guy, how's it going? What do you? Oh, you broken arrow. Someone lost a nuclear weapon. We have a broken arrow situation.
I think I can use this.
I can use it more than he can. At least I have a gun. Okay, I don't know if Woofy spawns down here. I don't think Fluffy does. Again, do not hear Fluffy, but that's no... Okay, that's either the sound of the dam or there's a bear in here.
Hope nobody needs this.
A toque! I found a toque, and I took it. Sewing kit, so I can fix my toque. Let's make music together. I keep hearing something that sounds like a wolf, but I'm not sure if it's a wolf or not. Let's make sweet harmony.
Come in handy.
Worn leather boots. I'll take them. Just so we can consolidate our inventory, we're going to take all the stuff from downstairs. Let's make music together, baby. Twisty, twisty? Nope. Nope. Aha! I found a thing on the floor and it's mine. I'm like a vacuum cleaner. Whoa. Oh, I remember this. I've been down here before. I remember this place. It leads to the back entrance of the dam. And sometimes there's a Woofy out back, but I don't think I'm going to head out back because there's usually nothing out there that I need. Clipboard. You'd think that I could use that for firewood, but no. My brother's name is Christian. He excommunicated himself a couple of years ago, and so did I. Fair enough. Martyrs are useless of a few humanitarian living people. I see a bullet. Ooh, fire striker. I see a bullet. I see a bullet. Hey, 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 hey. I know why I'm tired too. I'm tired because I'm carrying all this crap. But you gotta carry it to get it places. There's an energy bar and some stuff in there. That's good. Huh, oh, okay. Actually, since I'm not. Wait. No. Match is fine. There you go, like a real caveman. And this way, if we run into a wolf, we can wave at it lovingly. Okay. We might as well use it until it burns out anyway, since it's just dead weight. Yeah, so here's some snow, and I think this leads out to the back entrance. If this were a horror game, that backpack would be creepy, creepy, creepy. Requires hacksaw to break down. Well, not doing that. Sewing kit, metal shelf, locker. I think torches will warm you up too. Yeah, I'm a little thirsty, a little hungry. Ooh, book. Eventually a source of knowledge. For now, it's just a burning aid. Frontier Shooting Guide. Ooh. Reprint of a late 19th century handbook about shooting, meant for green pioneers. Researching this will improve your skill. Sweet. I can't research because I'm always sick. But hey, who cares? There are gloves there. Are they good gloves? Basic gloves. And again, we're just scavenging parts. So we can take them back to the other side of the dam. Wood matches. We're consolidating inventory. Making little caches of things that we can take with us if we want. There's always such a weird sound, a little crumply noise. Fridge? Fridge? Orange? Ah!
Still eat this.
No, of course we can still eat it. Alright. Someone had a washcloth. I'm going to use it to make pants. They're going to be dirty. So dirty. Panicle peaches. Aw. Sometimes there's stuff in the microwave. Like, toast.
Starting to weigh me down.
I know, we're over encumbered probably by about 10 kilograms. I get it. Actually, at this point, it's probably more like 20 kilograms. But my point remains the same. Shut up. Granola bar. There's a lot of stuff on this side of the dam.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
See, that's why if you make a game where you have like zombies or monsters or something, the good stuff should be really deep down in the place, right? It shouldn't be like, because people would go in and they'd go in, ooh, basic wool hat, and they'd take all the good stuff like right at the front door, but deep down in the darkness, they wouldn't go there. Or if they went there, they wouldn't get back, you know? So all the good stuff would be way in the deep dark. Because people don't go down in the deep dark. And those who do, never come back. I'm fine, thank you. How are we doing? Thirsty and hungry, and we're not as tired as we could be, which is interesting. And our torch is keeping us warm, so. Sorry. I'm just trying to remember when I said that during Snatcher. And I don't remember. But I remember talking dirty to Mika all the time, so, you know, at least that part's true. It's warm, but there's smoke in my face. Breathe deep, it's good for you. My neighbors are knocking on their wall. It's loud. Alright. It's nice and quiet in here. So we have leave lower dam. I don't know where this goes. I think this goes outside, right? Yeah, it goes outside. Now there's some stuff you can break down out here. I mean, I think you can break down most all of this. Yeah, you can break down the pallets and the metal. So there's like a crap ton of scavenger wood back here. It's like Well, it's like a place where you can scavenge wood, believe it or not. Oh, there's actually a lot of scavengeable wood back here. So we actually have a lot of wood if we want. And you know me, I always love having wood. I'm funny. I'm really not. Alright. Let's go this way. So, this is a nice little place if we so desire to stay here. I mean, the dam is a pretty good place, and we didn't have to fight off Woofy, so that's a start. Now, you can cross the dam going that way. I believe that way leads to the window on the second floor. But we're... Oh, crap, it's a one-way exit. I forgot there's a one-way exit. I forgot that that's... Oh, wait. Spacebar is a thing. Oh my god, spacebar is a thing! Okay, I think I found out why I wasn't able to do anything, because I don't know how to button. Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Game, not funny.
Can't feel my hands.
Well, if you're lucky, we won't be able to feel anything when we fall off this thing and break our neck, so hooray for us. See, now when he says I can't feel my hands, I'm more believable of him because he has hands. When he says I can't feel my feet, I think he's lying. We don't have feet. Do you even key bindings, KB? No. I think I hit a bit. It's actually my stomach. Hey, dead deer! Dead deer, dead deer, dead deer. He's dead! So yeah, you get a lot of scrap wood out here. So we have enough wood for a lot of fires. We could probably survive here, maybe a little bit. We'll go back inside. I know it's dark and it's cold and we're tired and we're hungry and we're freezing our buttsies off, but we're gonna go back inside. We'll be fine. Don't freak out. We'll only die a little bit. And all in all, isn't dying the key to happiness? Look, more scrap metal. See, we're covered, we're coated, we're good to go. Ugh. I do wish survivalists would die with more stuff in their pocket. That door is not opening anytime soon. There we go. See? Just climb up here and through the window. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house. The hell am I? Well, that's inconvenient. Wait, isn't this where I what? Oh, okay. We loop back in a circle. I've got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. I do not know why that song just occurred to me, but it did. As I go walking through this dark hallway. Dark hallway! And... drop. Alright. Yeah, we're only 10 kilograms overweight. We're fine, you complainerson. We'll eat. Because we need food inside of us. Or so they say. I don't think it's true. I think it's a conspiracy. Really? That made us parched? That's different. We don't actually have any water. We'll have to get some water soon, but these will work for now. There we go. See? Look at that. Oh. Although we're rocking the Casbah, we should, you know... Can I? Thank you. It takes a second after you bring things up to turn them on. Alright. See, now that would be perfect for a horror game. You know, you have the lantern right... You're standing in a dark hallway, you have the lantern right in front of your face, you're lighting it up, and then you pull it down, and there's a zombie like... Ah! And then you pee yourself, scream, and fall over. You know, as much as I hate horror games, I'm really good at designing them. I'm not very good at making them, but designing them I'm good at. I'm actually working on a game right now. I've been trying my best not to talk about it too much. But I've been working on a game idea right now, and I designed a very interesting creature, or enemy, the other night. And what started out as something like a very cute, funny, like I guess a gaff of a creature has mutated, as it were, into this burly, psychotic, freakish thing that I have yet to put a name to. So, you know, so many extra clothings. I know, right? Hey, dead guy. How's it going, buddy? Yep. You're dead. It's funny to me. Alright, it's daytime in here, so we can kill this. See, we do that in VR now, KB. Just have things spawn behind the player and make excuses for them to turn around. Spawning behind the player isn't new, though. You know? That's old school stupid. Let's walk down this rather long, exceptionally dark hallway where there's absolutely nothing dangerous or scary at the other end, because, you know, that would be wrong. I do love how there's light here that shows you which way to walk, even though there's no light here, so I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not scared or anything. No, it's not a horror game. I'm not concerned. I do like that about the Long Dark. It's not a horror game. It's a prostitute game. Oh my god, really? Couldn't nothing at me? Not even a little bit? Ba-doo-boo. Emergency stem. Emergency steroid injection will provide a short burst of energy, then you'll collapse from exhaustion. Used as a last resort. Good call. Will I be able to punch demons to death with it? Because if I'm not able to inject that thing directly into my heart and then beat the living hell out of demons, I don't think it's doing much job properly. Ba-doo-boo. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright. No. Yes! You forgot where the dashes go in that name?
I think I can use this.
Head-mounted device or VR headset. Trump killed VR. Okay, Trump killed the Oculus Rift. Well, actually, the guy who made the Oculus Rift killed the Oculus Rift by backing people who were backing Trump. I'm not sure if you guys were following that story. I think I talked about it a little while ago, back when it was actually a thing, now before the internet has forgotten it. The guy who made the Oculus Rift and then sold it to Facebook was spending his millions of dollars backing hate groups that were posting garbage and racist crap all over the internet because it was fun, apparently, for him to do that. To make Hillary look bad and to make Trump look good. Oh, gotta go back to 0. Zeroed out. And then it was 19, I think. They're all 19. Alright. I was 25 and... It could be anywhere! And...
Hope nobody needs this.
a flare and a rifle. Okay, well, you know what? The rifle round, worth it. The flare, there. Oculus Trump. I know, right? Alright, guys, I actually have to be right back. I know. But I have to be right back, and I apologize for that. But we're going to kick on some tunes. What time is it? It's 12:27. It's about halfway through our stream. It's a perfect time for a break. So I want to go ahead and let everybody know who's currently watching that if you like what you've seen so far today, please feel free to follow if you haven't followed already. If you have followed and would like to see more of what I do, please feel free to follow over on YouTube at youtube.com/4kbshort, where you can find over 1,000 Let's Play videos for your viewing pleasure. You can also follow on Twitter and or Facebook for news and updates. And along with that, if you'd like to help support the stream, we have a couple options for supporting the stream. We do, of course, have our PayPal, where you can drop a donation. One-time donation of any amount you think we deserve here on the Short Bus for entertaining you the way that we do. However, if you'd like to help us out over a longer period of time, we also have a Patreon at patreon.com/4kbshort, where for as little as $1 per month, you can help keep us alive. I used to be a professional streamer. I now have a full-time job, but streaming does take time and effort and energy and money, and of course, some of those things can be replenished via Patreon, and so we appreciate any and all assistance in that regards. And I'm going to be gone, say, 2 minutes at most, not very long at all, but I do have to step away for a minute, so please enjoy the music, brought to you by New Retro Wave. And we'll get back to the game here in a minute. And if you guys want, let me know. Again, I'm just running around in normal mode, kind of relearning the game. If you guys want me to try it out on Interloper, let me know. I don't mind dying. It's going to happen a lot anyway. And I will be right back. So it's funny to me. The new ad system on Twitter doesn't let you say you find the ads offensive anymore. Used to. Doesn't anymore. I wonder if I'm part of the cause of that problem. Because you see, as I've said frequently in the past, I am offended by all advertising. I find it offensive that an advertising system is designed to appeal to the lowest common denominator, i.e. morons, makes me feel like a moron, and then demands that I give it my money. It's like mugging stupid people. And so I really don't like advertising. So when Twitter would put an ad in my face, I would click on the ad and I would say, I find this ad offensive. Every time. Every ad. And I'm fairly certain because I kept saying I find this ad offensive, they'd have to have somebody investigate those ads to find out why they're offensive. So with the new system, they no longer allow you to say I find this ad offensive. All you can say is, I don't like this ad. What they need to have is one that says, I don't like any ads, stop putting ads on my damn channel, you morons, I'm never going to buy anything you shove in my face. But I don't think they'd get that. And you know what's funny? And here's the funny thing. Advertisements are designed to let you know about something that you may need, but aren't aware exists. But that really doesn't work anymore. And I say that because I don't do impulse buying on the internet. So if you show me an ad for insurance, I'm not going to rush over to the insurance company and be like, hi, I'd like to change my insurance company. That's not an impulse buy. Impulse buys are bubblegum, magazines, little trinket toys, fingernail clippers, battery chargers, things that you see. And the shelves at the front of a counter, like when you go up to the counter and you're checking out, all that crap that you're surrounded with that you don't really notice, that's all impulse buy crap. Crap that while you're standing there waiting for the checkout lady to finally finish scanning that one item that just won't go through, you're like, yeah, man, I could use a Milky Way. And you snag it, and you throw it on, and they make an extra buck. Woo! A buck they wouldn't have made except that you're standing there with your thumb up your butt. There is nothing like that on the internet. You go on the internet, you're not idle. So they have to jam the ads down your throat. And it's irritating. And I'm not going to buy things from those ads anyway. I have never seen an ad and been like, hey, I should do that. Ever. I've never seen an ad and went out and bought the thing in the ad. I've never seen, at least on the internet, I've never seen an ad, actually on TV either. I've never gotten up out of I've never been in the middle of a TV show, seen an ad, gotten out of my chair and rushed to Walmart to buy the thing. Right? So, I mean, literally, if I saw an ad, all I'd have to do is go to Amazon and buy the thing. Done. Done. I mean, I only have to move. Just click a new window. But I've never done that. So if I say advertising doesn't work on me, please stop showing me ads, they don't lose anything because they didn't gain anything by showing me the ads in the first place. But that's just me. that's just me. They get paid thousands of a cent for shoving that ad in your face, though? Yeah. Hi, I would like to buy hot singles from my area. Hi, Tommy, welcome. I don't think the actions of Palmer, who is a libertarian, by the way, and didn't know what he was getting into, should reflect on the rest of the company and make a great product that I enjoy and love. The problem with that, Blazer, is you are the end buyer. So for you, it ends with you. You buy the Oculus Rift, you bought the Oculus Rift. You didn't buy the Oculus Rift and are seen as supporting white supremacist racist buttholes on the internet. You buy the Oculus Rift, you're seen as a person paying for entertainment. However, companies are PR nightmares just as much as any other large organization. And so if some guy is found to be backing white supremacist people and racists and sexists on the internet, I mean, right now the whole women in gaming thing is a huge deal. So sexism bad. So if a company, especially like an indie development company who's trying to get its first game out there, is found colluding or supporting the Oculus Rift, and this is stupid, but it's the way it works, they're seen as supporting those sexist people, and then their games are going to get boycotted. Not because their game is sexist, not because they're in any way associated with the person who did these things, but because their game is on a system that the original builder of supports these things. So that chain of events means that your game is on the Oculus Rift, you're a sexist, racist jerk. And so it's easier to just cut that line where you can, which is we're no longer supporting the Oculus Rift. Done. And so VR isn't dead yet. It's going to die, guys. It's going to stay in that little niche market it has always been in, and it's not going to be in everybody's household like they think it is. We're getting closer, I will admit, we're getting closer. It stayed around longer this time, but it's going to die again, and in the next 10 years, some other guy's going to pop up with, hey, look what I did. I made a VR thing. And it's going to be slightly different, and everyone's going to jump on the bandwagon again. But the Oculus has taken a huge sideswipe. The Vive is still good to go, but the Oculus took a huge hit because of that. So, anyway, we're going to get back to the game. I had to step away for a minute, and now we're back, and then the music, and then the thing, and we'll get back to the game. And again, if you guys want to see me moidinate myself, again, let me know. We're going to have to find a place to dump this crap, so let's crack a locker and see what we can find. Are you empty? First time I'm okay finding an empty locker, actually. I like sticking things in this locker, it's easier. So let's go ahead and dump all of this. We'll keep that for now. We got another hatchet, right? Yeah. 90 and 75. Ooh, we do not need all of these. And I think we grabbed a lot more food than we need. We definitely don't need the crackers. Hey, never said I need no cracker! We have 2 scarves. That scarf can go in there. We have 2 sets of gloves. That glove can go in there. This hat is better than that hat, so that hat's going to go in there. Our toque might be better than our decent wool cap, and our worn leather boots are probably... Well, actually, I haven't seen if our worn leather... Let's take a look really quick before we start switching those out. So worn leather boots are worse than our current leather boots, and our toque is, even though it's worse, is actually better than our comfy wool hat, which I find interesting, but not altogether uncanny, if only because there are Canadians present in this game, and Canadians know what Canadians know. A basic wool cap. Ha ha! You're not wearing a toque. You are a fool, good sir. I'm not going to use the EpiPens. They're only 0.1 grams, but well, they're 10 grams. But I'm not going to use them, so they wait in there forever. You're probably going to need to use some fire stuff. Why are we so over encumbered? Probably because we're carrying 4 books. That's a start. That's 2 kilograms of that. That's 1 kilogram of that. Actually, we used to be able to go by weight. There it is. Okay, so the gun's the heaviest. We have 3.15 liters of jet fuel, which I guess we don't need that much of. Yeah, so I mean, honestly, well now we're only 5 kilograms over, so we're not as slow. What do the EpiPens do? Oh, well, they're not EpiPens. They're auto-injector pins, which is not the same thing. I think the reason why I call them, and I will answer your question in a minute. I think the reason I call them EpiPens is because the first auto-injectors were epinephrine injectors. So when you see one of those, the first thing you think is it's an EpiPen, and it's like, no, it's not an EpiPen. That's actually a synthetic steroid. It's basically an anti-heart attack drug. You stab yourself in the heart. That's nice. You stab yourself in the heart with it. Usually in the heart. The heart's the best place to stab yourself, but anywhere will work. You stab yourself in the chest with it, and it injects a burst of adrenaline into your heart, which then turns you into a raging psychopath, or keeps you alive if you happen to be dying of a heart attack. That's actually a thing. In Doom, those little black cases that you find that would cause you to completely rage out, and you could rip enemies apart with your hands. That was in the book, and yes, there are books written about Doom. I should read them to you at some point. Maybe I'll do that next week. In the books, that's what that is. He turned it into a adrenaline pen. You basically jam the needle into your heart, inject yourself full of pure adrenaline, and then you go into this psychotic mad rage and just start ripping people into teeny tiny bits. Tasty, teeny tiny bits. More lantern fuel. Storm lantern. So they're EpiPens. Yes, they're technically EpiPens, but they're adrenaline. So we have a choice. Ooh, basic wool hat and jeans. Nice. And there was a jerry can in here too. There you go. So we have a bit of a choice. We could take all this back to our cabin in the woods, or We can bring all our cabin stuff here if and we so felt to do the urge to do so. This, you know, if you could build stuff, and I don't want it to be to where you can build stuff, but if you could build stuff, this would be a pretty interesting place to build stuff, right? Like, you have this big whole open area. Psycho in the Fallout series works like that, I think. Yeah, it's similar in design. Before we start putting stuff in there, let's... So we're tired, dry mouth, and we're only a little cold though. So we're actually not doing too bad on the scavenger side, I think. Based on weight. Okay. 2.62 kilograms. Huh. We're still 37, so we're still up. Probably because we grabbed a lot more food. That's not bad. Nom 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 nom. I'm having to think. Yeah, we're gonna go do ourselves a little bit of a favor here. We don't want other weapons. We're a little tired and we're a little cold. Well, I won't take damage, so... Psycho is the injectable thing and Jet is the inhaler thing? Yeah, Jet's the inhaler. Oop. There you go. Now I can see at least. So we have a burn bin down here, a fire barrel down here. So I'm having an idea. Get rid of some weight while we do this. Oh, look! There's a shell right here. Sweet! Missed it the first time through. We're good to go. Alright, so we have some bullets. I think we're going to go wolf hunting. I think we may actually have that ability. I'd like to go... Where's the workbench in this place? It's right next to the door. Okay. So the dam's a pretty good place. It's not great, if only because the fire pit is downstairs and we're up here. But it's got lots of crates to break down for reclaimable wood. It's got the pallets out back for more reclaimable wood. We got scrap metal all up the wazoo. Yes, that's where scrap metal comes from. So I think what we can do is we can go back to our other place and get our hands on some good stuff. So let's... That's such a weird sound to me. So weird. Basic wool cap. These jeans are better. Yeah, sometimes I forget what I'm carrying, which causes me to do stupid stuff. 7 newspapers? Do not need 7 newspapers, not really. Don't need all of these matches, so... And we'll drop that. Alright, see, there we go, 26.19. So we're a little bit over encumbered still, but we're closer to not than are, which is good. Don't need all of these. 1 antiseptic is fine. Antibiotics is fine. There. That's fine. Alright, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Not great or anything, but not bad. Oh, yes. That's wonderful. Oh, yes. Alright, so we could crash, but we got 11 hours of daylight left, so tired, not helpful. Your Earl rank currently and Imperial. Cool. KB, does it sound right to you? Hopping between 2 systems, it's taking me 40 data delivery missions to gain 12% naval rep. It goes up. I know it goes up as you go up, meaning that yes, it will take more to earn higher. You really, if you're doing mission runs specifically for rank, you kind of have to do bundled. You have to bundle the missions up. You go through, you find all the Imperial grouped people you can, and you just take all the missions. You don't do it for money. Money doesn't matter. So if you see a mission that's like 128 light years away for $2 million, don't bother taking it. You want to look for missions that are all in the same system. So what you do is you load up on like 6 or 7 different missions, dump them that are all like in the same general 2 to 10 light year radius, and then you just run around and then complete all those missions, and then you do it again. And you could take more missions as you deliver the old ones, but you'll end up backtracking a lot. So what I like to do is I like to just stop at a station, pick all the missions from that station, dump all the missions, and then the last station I land at to complete the last mission, I check that station and I do it again. And you can usually find like 3 or 4 missions all for, if not the same station, then the same system with 1 or 2 stations. That's how that'll usually work. Hello RC, welcome friend, and hello Astral. So people keep asking me if I'm on Interloper. I want to go ahead and let you know I am not. I am on Voyager. And it's because I'm relearning the game.
My head feels thick.
Yeah, I know we're tired, I get it, and we're numb. I get that too. We're on Voyager because I was relearning how to play the game. But as I said previously, if you guys are wanting to see me die multiple times, I suppose I could play on Interloper for you. But it wouldn't be the best of times, I think. I might die a lot very early on. Hell, I almost died because I did random spawn and they started me in the Trapper's Canyon here, cabin here, and I ended up what did I end up with? I ended up walking around in the fog for so long, lost, that I almost died.
Too cold to think.
Throwing millions of credits at them with mode cycle. Oh yeah, that too. You can also change from solo to group to open, and it changes the missions, and you can just throw money at them and that'll pay for your rank up so you don't have to go anywhere. Alright, we're gonna go wolf hunting. Oh. Ah, you jerk! What do you mean, click? Oh, it was empty. What do you mean, click? Yeah, that's great. And I have hypothermia, which is fine. Sorry, that was... I didn't realize the icons were gray instead of white, so I'm like, I'll just shoot this wolf in the click. Say again? Thank God I didn't try to shoot him on the... Actually, I may have tried. Well, I didn't try to shoot him on the way in. I actually clicked the button too late. At least I think I did. Now I can't tell because, of course, by the time I pulled the trigger, he'd already bit me. Am I bleeding too? Okay, the wolf ran this way. He might bleed out. I'm grabbing some sticks so we can treat our hypothermia. Here it is. That's how KB plays. Hey, I got 10 bullets in my gun. Click. Hey, some temple tools. Cool. And a crow feather. I'm gonna take one of those. All the tracks. I'd like to know where Wolfie went. I think he stopped bleeding out. Because if he dies from bleeding out, I can take his fur. But I lost his blood trail and I don't know which way he went, so I have to assume that he didn't bleed out and he ran this way. So I'm gonna jog a little bit to keep up with the wind, because the wind's at our back and that's kind of a bonus. So. It'll be cold out here, I think. Like 41, negative 41, negative 20. Okay. Yeah, we're drained and we're gonna make it worse by running. So Wolfie bit me, probably tore up my clothes. Ah! There you go. Okay, Wolfie went this way. We're tracking the Wolfie. Here, Poochie, 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 whack. Here, Poochie, Poochie, whack. KB cash donations don't get the rep they used to. At 1 million donation gives a whole 1% ranking. Wow. Okay. Is that Wolfie there? That's Wolfie. Oh yeah, I can hit him from here. I'm wounded, I'm tired, I can't see straight. I can totally hit him in the ass from here. Okay, Wolfie, you go bleed out over there. He may bleed out, I don't know. It doesn't matter. We have to head back into home. We have to crash. He went that away. Shh, run, Wolfie. Oh, can't run anymore. I'm now officially too tired to jog. I am exhausted and tired and I'm hungry. And there's 10 hours of daylight left. And we're tired because we were carrying all that crap around. I should have been more careful. Guess it affects you more now than it used to. We need a hold breath button. Alright, we're here. We're home. We're good to go. Alright, okay. So we're going to do some stuff really quick, including grabbing... I believe we have some food in here. We do. But we don't really need the food, per se. We're tired. I think what we need is we need to sleep. So we'll grab some food. We'll grab a potbelly stove. Right by the notches. 55%. Not if I can help it.
Turned out pretty well.
It did. Oh, we leveled up. Look at us. Stick. I got like an hour of stick left. we have an hour of stick left. Okay, we're still exhausted, but we're gonna be warm here in a minute, which is good. We're gonna boil our water because we're out of fire. I'm not gonna waste purification tablets if I have a perfectly functioning fire right here. Alright, that's good. We're gonna eat a fish. And then we're gonna drink an herbal tea. We harvested lamp oil. Cool, you can get lamp oil from fish. It's like the olden times when we had like whales and stuff. Or the future when we also used whales apparently. There you go. Alright, and then eat this. That gives me a little bit of dry mouth when I eat fish, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright. I don't have a... Oh, I left my bedroll back home. That's okay. That's okay. I don't want to hate myself. We're going to take the whetstone because we're going to need that for our Kniff. Our vicious Kniff. And we're going to head upstairs. I don't know how hurt my clothes were. How much did that wolf tear up my clothes? Not so bad. Okay. Didn't do so bad, dead guy. Didn't do so bad at all. 1 hour 30 minutes for 6. I don't think our fire has that long. Yeah, unfortunately it's going to take too long to break those down if I want to keep this fire going for any length of time. Yeah, it's only 19 minutes. There's some stuff on the second cabinet, another fish. Alright, we really came here to get our hands on a couple of things, but what we're going to do is we're going to go upstairs and we're going to crash for 8 hours. Then we're going to walk back. Yay, fun. Did I already search this? I did, okay. I'm going to crash in my favorite bed. We're going to sleep for 9 hours, because there's 9 hours of daylight left, why not? KB, I know you don't follow Game Hype, but what I am seeing for Dishonored 2 has me really excited. That's good. I do follow Game Hype, but a different type of Game Hype. Like, I am really hyped for Astroneers, but I'm really hyped for Astroneers because I'm hyped for Astroneers. I'm not hyped for Astroneers because the developers are hyped. Does that make sense? Like, Game Hype is fine if you're pumped, if you're hyped. Game Hype is bad if they're hyped and you're artificially hyped because of it. You know what I'm saying? That's where the problem comes in. When people are like, oh my god, this game is so cool because the dev said it's so cool. No. The game has to be cool because you think it's cool. You know? And I can understand where people get mad because promised features get left out and things like that. Okay, fine, fair enough. I can't fault people for getting mad when that's the case, but... Ooh, we're dehydrated. But a lot of the times, a lot of hype fail comes from people assuming things. Like, well, like or the devs saying X, and then the people go saying Y, and so on and so forth. So, I'm hyped for what's there, but I also realize that if I'm going to play a game, It's going to be when the game comes out. No amount of me going, I have to look at every little thing that comes out is going to make me feel any better. So, today's fish is trout alegret. Enjoy your meal. So what Angela is saying is she knows you don't follow Game Hype, but she does. A la No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky... I blame Sony. I blame Sony for No Man's Sky, and I blame Sony for Kerbal Space Program, and people are starting to learn that Sony is the EA of indie titles. Sony basically has a group of people who sit and sift through all the game devs on Kickstarter, and then finds the ones that already has the hype, and by already has the hype, I mean literally has already been paid for, like a bunch of people back it, and it's kickstarted, and it's ready to rock, and it's good to go, and that basically gives them the numbers. If like 4,000 people back a game for 20 grand, they're already willing to spend money on that game. Not because the game is out, but because of the things that the dev promised in the game. And so because of that, Sony literally has a marketing program where they can look at that and say, this many people are willing to pay this much money for this game. And so they go to the developer and they say, we're willing to give you X amount of dollars to make that game exclusive to our console. Or to release it on our console first, or in paired, anyway, to put it on the PlayStation, right? Except Sony doesn't do that and just leave it at that. Sony starts with, we will pay you money to put it on our console. Then they start doing things like, but it has to be out by this date. But you have to have this feature. But you have to change this function. And so a game that was once a Kickstarter game, that was once an indie title, now has a publisher, thus making it no longer an indie title. And it has demands, and it has a release date, and it has certain requirements. And then this dream that was supposed to be on Kickstarter, that was supposed to be beautiful and wonderful, and we can take as long as we want to finish it, suddenly becomes something that has to be done in 3 months. Yeah. They killed Kerbal Space Program. They killed No Man's Sky, and apparently there was a new game, a 4D puzzle game called was it Mega Cure, that was on Kickstarter. And as soon as they announced Sony wants us to put it on their console, they haven't said a damn thing in 4 months. Was it 4 months? You guys said. What happened to KSP and Sony? The devs said we're not going to stop developing this game until it's perfect and we love it. It went from 0.25 to 0.90. When Sony said, hey, Squad, you want to put KSP on the PlayStation? And Squad, of course, said, yes, we do. And Sony said, well, if you put it on the PlayStation, it can't be an alpha build. It has to be done. And so they went from 0.24 to 0.25 to 0.90 to done. And then all the devs started leaving. Gotcha. So they lost a bunch of the devs, they lost a bunch of the people, and now the game is nothing more than what it was at 0.90 with a couple of fixes. Oh, and by the way, they're never adding any more content. So, yeah. I want it all. Can I get faster? Oh, knife is better. And we're going to get cold, but that's okay. We're now officially freezing to death. Cool. Got some woofy meat. And we might be exhausted again. Let me check.
Be able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay, so we can't run because we're over encumbered, but I'm okay with that. Thank God Frontier hasn't gotten in bed with anyone. That's because Frontier is the guy who made the original game. I forget his name. Spoon would know his name. He's the guy who made the original Elite. He has no one to be beholden to. And he has enough money from the original few Elite games that he can just make the new Elite game. So Frontier is literally just Elite. Unless Sony buys Frontier, they're not getting their hands on it. It's Mega Cure. Excuse me. They released on their blog that it was going to be on the PS4 in April. Did not a word about the game since. Yeah, because Sony clamps down on them and says you can't talk about the game anymore. They also made it from being a fun rocket and space game to being a plane game with space as an option. As even simple booster gas tank capsule rockets will flip instantly unless you're a master of quantum physics. Yeah. Dave Braven, thank you. Yeah, David Braven made the original Elite in 1983, and then he made Elite 2, and all the side Elite stuff, and all the books, and all the and all that stuff. And so he's loaded. So unless Sony comes by and buys his company, we don't have to worry about Frontier vanishing into the night. So the dream and the love you hear from Kickstarter and indie titles, the dreams and the love and the we love this game and we're gonna make this game the best game and we're gonna and that is always gonna be with Frontier, because the guy who says that is the guy who runs the company and directs the game development, and he wants it to be fun, and he wants it to strike a balance between realism and fun that works. And at the same time, he wants the community to also love the game. So that's why when they come out with the beta, they actually listen to what people say. But it's not like they listen to the loudest voices, like somebody on the channel screams, "Hey, we don't like this thing!" And they get backed up by 40 other people who all play in a private group somewhere. And so they ruin the game for everybody. They listen to everybody and they try to balance for everybody. And that's a lot of work, and it's really good. Play KSP and had fun with it till 1.0. Haven't touched it since. Yeah. Yeah, 0.9 was okay. 1.0 blew it out of the water. The other thing is if you guys remember the debacle with the barn, if you guys remember when they were supposed to have like the barn and the trailer park and things like that for the early KSP, and then they suddenly came out with, people on the forums think that it'll be racist and bigoted towards the South, and so we're not going to do that. It had nothing to do with the people on the forums. It was because Sony thought it would be bigoted. Because Sony had already approached them regarding making the game for the PS4, and they said if you make trailer parks in there, some people in America might get upset. Because what the hell does an indie development company from Mexico care what the people in the South in the South United States think? Honestly? Have they not seen October Sky? Rocket science started in a damn barn. That's like history. So, Star Citizen is getting into development hell history. Star Citizen has grossed more money than several large-budget films. Star Citizen is a bunch of components strapped together by promises and hope. Star Citizen is an explosion of failure waiting to happen with a really big lawsuit on the other side. Now, I'm not saying that the Star Citizen crew is wasting their money. Nor am I saying they're embezzling it or any of that jazz. I'm pretty certain they're being all up front with the money that they're getting. But I also know that they have more money than they need to finish that game. They could probably hire every developer on the planet right now to work on their game. But instead, they're still keeping it on a small team of 5 to 10 people who all own Porsches now. So, Frontier also has Planet Coaster in development. It's going pretty well. Yeah. So, yay, we finally made it, well, not home, I guess, but home-ish. Back to the place where we consider home. Will you light? Takes a couple seconds after you pull it up to ignite it. Alright, so, thank you. So, we can start dumping things. Yay, okay, so we can't carry everything. What are we carrying that's heavy? We have wolf pelt. Wolf pelt, yes. Alright, books, crap, and feather crap. Okay, we're up to 28.3. I probably should do crafting stuff in here, but honestly, I don't care. We just need it. Won't fit. Okay, fine. We'll move our food somewhere else. We'll put our crafting stuff in this locker. I like that idea. Das ist ein good idea. They're both at 53. Won't fit. Alright. Next locker. More crafting things, please. Line. I don't really need the flare shell. I think that's a permanent thing from the other thing. Alright, snare is fine. Actually, just put all this garbage in here. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're talking about. We're fine. We're fine. We're all gonna die. Dog food is good for you. Put it in your mouth and then use puke. Dog food is not very good for you. Do. Yeah, da. Tea bags. Tea bags. Roly-poly tea bags. I feel like I put something more. I think I put something else in this locker that's not tools. Like clothes. The clothes are fine. And medical supplies, that's fine. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I put all my wood in here. Because I like wood. Don't we all? in our own special way. Alright, more book. More fire stuff. We don't need the lighters or anything. We're fine there. Alright, good. Good. Alright, let's take a look at our stuff. We are numb, we are winded, we have dry mouth, and we are full. Okay, so we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm liking this. Buck. What? Try and say book 5 times fast without sounding like a chicken. Book. Wait, that was only 4. Book. Did that help? You just have to make kissy faces. Speaking of kissy faces, I was watching, like I said, I was watching Northern Lion last night. Finally watching Northern Lion. I know you guys are like, finally? What the hell, KB? Yes, finally watching Northern Lion the other night. And I was watching him play Super Meat Boy, a game which I'm not very good at and get frustrated at very easily and therefore don't play very much. And so I was watching him play Super Meat Boy, and he just, he's doing his thing. And what I found hilarious about it was he, I'll try it 75%. He had to fight little Chad. And I played The Binding of Isaac, and of course some of the stuff from Gish and damn it. Some of the stuff from Gish and Binding of Isaac, or Gish and Super Meat Boy made it into Binding of Isaac because they're all by the same guy. And I remember little Chad, the little familiar that you get in Binding of Isaac named Little Chad, and it says he gives kisses. And what I thought that meant is when it says it gives kisses, he gives you hearts. Like he'll spit out hearts. I'm like, okay, he gives kisses. Well, in Super Meat Boy, in the scene with Little Chad, you fight Little Chad. You actually escape Little Chad, really, and then he turns into this teeny tiny little guy who starts giving you kissy faces. And then of course, Meat Boy kicks him, and he you have to watch the scene. I'm sorry, it's kind of a sad but awesome scene. We're gonna head upstairs really quick because apparently I put all my wood in the wrong basket. Anyway, he anyway, so I can't explain the scene. You have to watch it. If I explain it, I'll ruin it, and not because it's a spoiler, but I'll ruin it because I won't explain it right, and it will just be terrible, and you guys will hate me. And so because of that, you need to see it, like actually watch it. I don't know what I did with my wood. What did I do with my wood? I know I put wood around here somewhere. Where did I wood? How much chuck could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I have wood! Why couldn't I use my wood? What is this? Reclaim? Could I not use wait! Did it not let me use reclaimed wood downstairs? Wait. Stop being tired, I'm busy. You have to be 16 and South Korean to be good at Super Meat Boy, KB? Or Northern Lion. That man is... Oh, here it is. I don't know why I didn't see it before. 'Cause you're an idiot. That's probably more true than not. Alright, we'll just burn it up. And we're gonna cook some meat. Shouldn't take too long to cook our meat. Okay, there we go. And we're warm and we're happy. KB has wood dysfunction? Yeah. My wood doesn't function right. I like that they rebalanced the cooking, because it used to take like an hour to cook a meat. You could literally light a fire, burn all your wood to get like 2 hours of fire, and burn 2 pieces of meat before you ran out of fire, and you're like, my fire. We'll melt the snow. Now that meat can give us food poisoning, and I have died from food poisoning on several occasions. Mostly because I don't cure myself. Takes 37 minutes for 166 light years. I fly across a bubble in T9 in 30 minutes. Oh, where, anyway, sorry. I can't help myself. Well, I was gonna do a thing with my wood. No. This, how make cure. Can be used to crafting and repair after air drying indoors for 5 days. Air drying indoors for 5 days? Jesus God. Can be used for crafting and repair after air drying indoors for 7 days. Holy crap. Okay, well, we'll air dry it here, I guess. 7 days. Jesus, that's forever. Alright, and then I guess we'll drop our guts. That's just weird. I don't like it, Timmy. I don't like it at all. I was gonna do this. Can I make a thing? Yes. Harvest. Mars attacks KB. Ah! Alright. So we're gonna make this our home, I guess. I'm not gonna travel to the other places unless we have to, so we're gonna try to scavenge, salvage around here a little bit. That's what we're gonna try to do. Do I have to harvest these? Yeah, I can get 4 plugs out of these, so. I like that this doesn't take as long as it used to. It feels more balanced. The little things feel more balanced. I like this. Because, like I said before, it was difficult. Like, it was difficult. Your fire would go out after doing like 2 actions. It's only 2 hours of darkness left. I should crash for like 3 hours. 3 to 5 hours. Alright, there we go. Got some tinder plugs. 1.3 kilograms of tinder plugs, but they take up less room. Okay, so we're gonna crash for like 7 hours. I'd love to be able to read one of my books. I'd love to be able to read a book. Read a book, read a book, yes, read a book. Why am I staring? Oh, I was like, why am I staring at the ceiling? I'm not. I'm staring at my feet because my feet smell funny. Speaking of smelly, funny feet. Okay, okay, I'm done. I'm dehydrated and hungry. We will drink our sodas. I should just drink my water. We'll get food poisoning, because reasons. Well, that's a lot of calories. Drink our water, for other reasons. Hey, look at that, feeling good. Feeling beastie, feeling nummy inside. So these are 8% cured, look at that. Nuck buck buck frau lao. Lao 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 lao. Oh, speaking of Lao, not Lao Lao, but Lil Lao though. Speaking of my job, I actually ran into an account last night where the all okay password for disregarding alarms was fiddlesticks. I thought that was interesting. Mostly because I'm a derp. Oh no, our fish is going rotten. Whatever will we do? So this stuff lasts longer outside, so if I just dump this outside, it'll last longer. Like if I go out here and freeze my nutsies off. See, I don't understand. I mean, I understand the mechanics of it. I just don't understand the mechanics of it. Alright, so the guy said it lasts longer. So if I put this out here, we're not going to have Woofy coming out and nomming on my nutsies, right? Alright, Woofies. It's nature's refrigerator! Ah! Also called your mom's vagina! Ah! That's funny! Ah. Hey, fat dog, welcome. How goes your wool, friend? Alright, so we're gonna do some work. We're gonna work. Break it down now! We could probably read. Ooh, wait a minute. Let us read. I'm not going to read The Frozen Angler. I'm going to read research. Can I research? I can do a research. Can I do 2 researches? I did a research. Can I do another one? I'll do another one. Screw it. See? Now I'm playing Cataclysm. Because I'm reading. Alright, we only got 1 hour of book left. So I can burn this book when I'm done with it. Because that's what you do. You read a book, then you burn it. Yay, we read a book! Handbook with research already complete. Yay, we read a book. I'm so proud of me. I learned to read.
Mommy, look what I did.
That's nice, Timmy. Go play in the fire. All right. We read a book because we're geniuses. My God, man. Okay, we'll see if we can read 2 books. Not like 2 of the same book. Okay, so you can read each book independently. Aha! We're independent booking. Okay, we're getting tired, so we should do some more smacking and whacking and slapping and things like that. Alright. So we crushed that one, so let's go ahead and... Cool. It's getting dark out here. It's dark time, it's not bad. Alright, so let us... Don't yawn at me, bro. I'll stab you in the throat. Bro's like, what'd I do? No, not my gun. Gun doesn't light places up. It may be a thunder stick, but it doesn't light places up like thunder do. Alright, so we want to... Fuel. And I want to whack it in the temp. It might freeze and fall off. But I need my Willie. He's my best and only friend. Sorry, dude. Have you guys ever taken a frozen hot dog? And like... Wait. See, I leave you with that imaginary like, KB, what are you doing with frozen hot dogs? No, I'm... What I mean is, you guys ever taken a frozen hot dog and like smacked it up against something and it goes all ding, 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 ding? That's the image I got in my head. Just take a frozen hot dog. Please don't break my hot dog. It's the only one I got. Alright, so we're thirsty, we're peckish, we're tired. So let's go ahead and we'll eat. We only have really just some... We have food upstairs, but we'll eat our granola bars and stuff because those are good. They're good for us. Clunk. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Unt. We have to unt as well as clunk. Clunk, unt, da. Alright. We got crunked. Alright, so we tired, and we got 8 hours of darkness left. That's perfect. We will crash for 8 hours. See? We're doing good. Look at us. We're sleeping and resting and rocking and rolling. Just don't throw the frozen dog down a hallway. Ding, 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 ding. It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. 23% cured. All right, fresh cut. We may want to go hunt more wolf, but we're gonna hold off on that for a minute. We're gonna want to go get some sticks. I need some sticks. We're thirsty, we're peckish, we're warm, we're rested, which is all good things. I wish there were a container down here. I could just dump all this stuff on the... I could. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna do this because I have 20 numbers of these. That should just be one pile. Okay, there we go. So we have 20 numbers of wood. So we're gonna go back out. I guess we need to go wolf hunting. 23.1. You know, it's not so bad. I've never really hung out in the dam before. Usually I just walk everywhere. I just keep walking. You know, I just keep going till I run out of place to go. I pick up everything along the way. I'm over encumbered, and then I die, cold and forgotten and alone somewhere. But I got this. We got this. We're gonna chill at the dam, and then we're gonna find other places to go. Why is the viewer number in red now? It means I'm not cool enough to be a partner yet. That's what that means. A streamer is not cool enough to be a partner yet. I know, I'm sorry. Alright, we're actually going to put all 3 of these away because we're not going to read right now. We're going hunting for wolf. Actually, no. We're not hunting for wolf. No, we're hunting for sticks. We need sticks, not wolves. We don't need no damn wolves. We need sticks. Throwing a hot dog down a hallway is that like sex with your mom? Oh, I got the reference. Oh man, I don't want to freeze my nutsies off. I just want to find sticks. Dude, you suck. Alright, let's go find some sticks in the cold wind. Why is it always windy? I don't want it to be windy. Do 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 do. Windy can go and suck it. Actually, that just gave us 3 sticks, so that was kind of pointless. I need a branch, I believe is what I need. That was a twig. Oh no, is it sticks and twigs and branches and things? Hide behind a tree, I'll be fine. Actually, does that block the breeze? There you go, yeah. No wind chill here, we're fine. I guess I could go back inside and read for a little bit. Yeah, we're thirsty, we're getting cold. I'm gonna go back inside. We're just gonna read until the wind dies down, because no. I got you, buddy. We'll be fine. Let's get inside. There you go. A streamer needs more cleavage. I got butt cleavage. You want butt cleavage? If I'm really good, I might be able to give you back cleavage. Is that hot? You like that? Is that what you want, you filthy boy? Alright, so we're a little bit less thirsty, but we're out of potable water, so we're a little bit of everything. So I think what we'll do is we'll crack a couple of toves. Okay, I got about 13 hours of daylight left. We're gonna read a book, right? Yeah, let's grab a couple of meals. Meals ready to eat! So you say. We'll grab a couple of tomatoes. We're gonna grab our books. Book, and book. I'm not gonna grab the 3rd book. We don't really need to do anything with that stuff right now, so. Ew, back cleavage. Have you guys ever seen that picture of the fat guy who put a bra on his back? And like it's just a picture of his back cleavage, and like everyone's like, "Oh my god, that's so hot!" And then it pans back, and it's this dude's back cleavage. It's good stuff. Tinder plug and wow, that blows. Can we do better? We can burn our book. Yeah, I don't know which survive the outdoors we'd want to light on fire though. So our better bet is to do a stick with an accelerant. I tried to forget it, KB. Well, now you must always remember. Don't put in my frontier shooting guide. Alright, perfect. So we'll warm up. Before we warm up, we need water, so we'll melt snow. Yeah, no, not Googling that. You guys are welcome. There's also one where a guy wore a bra on his butt. That's some hot stuff right there, man. MREs. What doesn't kill you makes you in the army. Alright. Yeah, it looks like we don't need to eat our tomatoes right now. And while we have the time, we'll give ourselves 50 more waters. It's too hard not to find a picture of actual boobs. I thought that was a bonus. Isn't that a bonus? Isn't that what you want? You're like, hey, look, actual boobs. No, it was a really old meme from back then. It was not really a meme. It was more like a shock photo before Goatsy was a thing. Yeah, once Goatsy was on the scene, shock photos are just done. You're done. You lose. Goatsy wins. You lose. Sorry, buddy. Own it. Live it. Love it. Alright. We'll research an hour while we're here. So we're just waiting for the wind to die down. I don't think I can really see the wind right now. Oh no, do not wish to burn my book. Firestarter level 2 might be nice. Because I'm a fire starter. A twisted fire starter. Actually, we're warm enough. Just keeping the fire running is kind of pointless. Yeah, keeping the fire running is kind of pointless, so we're not going to do that. That's a waste of wood. I just realized I'm just burning wood because we're burning wood. We actually don't need to keep the fire running unless we're using it for something. So, we're gonna let it go out. Wrong button again. We're just gonna let it go out, and then. All right, we're gonna research for our last hour. And done. Alright. So both our books are researched. Our fire starting ability is now... Hey! Fire starter level 2! We are a novice! And we'll drop our books here so we can use them later for burninating. We got some more water. We will drink because we're thirsty again. But no one knows what bird. Wait, what? I think I've seen that, but I don't remember where. And that's wrong, and you should never do that again, Hoki, you bad, bad man. Plus, I'm gonna if you know what show that bird. I don't know the show, but I think I've seen the bird. So. That obviously brain injured bird. Oh my god, you guys need to look up, the pigeon. Is it the pigeon conga? Do the conga! Any conga! Pigeon conga. Toradora, we're in a full show. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it. Toradora, the adorable explorer? Aha! See, I say we're gonna hunt wolves, and I say we're not gonna hunt wolves, and look. We end up having to hunt wolves. It's okay, Timmy. We've hunted wolves before. Okay, we can get guts, hide, and meat from this if we want to smack it up. It's frozen though, so it'll take an hour to get everything off of it. Hour and 36. So we're gonna hold off because that deer is good. He's frozen. He's perma ours, basically. We can come and get him anytime we. Is this just a teeny tiny hut? I'm keeping an eye on that wolf, by the way. Yeah, this used to be a hut. It's buried and broken now. It's always here. It's never a thing. It's a place to hide from the wind if you need to. Okay, we may end up having to shoot this wolf. Because I need to get out from here. And he's right in our way. Or would be if I hadn't lost him. Great. There he is. Yeah. Suck it, Wolfie! Ow. Get up. Get up. Oh, that wolf's not gonna make it. I winged him with the first shot and he's bleeding out. Wolf bite on my ankle. Wolf bite on my ankle makes me happy. Alright, let's go find Wolfie, because we're gonna want what he's got. I need my bullet back! So we'll follow the blood trail. Stabbed him in the neck with my knife, shot him in the ass with my gun. He should drop dead pretty quick. So I think that was him down there. Should. There's no guarantee he will, but he should. Now, if I remember correctly, this might be where we get stick. It'll give us fur firewood, which is nice if we wanted fur firewood. We can use that to fix our gun, I believe. Okay, there's a deer. Ooh, a few deer over there. I think Wolfie may have actually died. So we're going to go down this way because I think he ran down the hill this way. Yeah, there he is. So, I'd like to get him before he freezes. He should have died. I shot him. He should have dropped dead. Where, though? I don't know. Sorry, I'm jittering because I'm looking for blood spots. Because he could have gone left or right. I think he went right. Ah, crap, I lost him. Okay, well, it wasn't really a waste of a shot per se. I mean, he was going to come at us anyway. I have time to pull out a flare, so we may find another blood spot. He just stopped bleeding. Ah, here you go. He went this way. He's heavily wounded. Probably gonna have to take another shot at him anyway, so might as well finish it. Bye-bye, Wolfie. I'll miss you. Better to put him out of our misery. Okay, we're about to get really cold. I want your guts, and I don't want your meat. So we're gonna go ahead and just harvest those bits of you, and we'll come back for the rest later because you're gonna freeze, and your meat will stay clean for that time. I think you may get food poisoning from it, but you'll be fine. So we'll cure the guts and the hide inside, because that's all we really need. Do. Now, I know you can make deer skin stuff, but well, at least you're supposed to be able to. I don't see it on our making things list. Oh, that's a bunny. Bunny! Another dead deer. Cool. Yeah, see, I thought these would be like... But you harvest sticks, and I don't want to harvest sticks. Not really. I don't know what the bindleberries are for. Bingleberry butt bombs. Rifle cartridge, nice. Rifle cleaning kit, cool. Painkillers, bandage. Good combo. I like this hut. This is a good hut. We're gonna keep rolling. We're gonna take a look at this cave, and then we're gonna go back home. No meat, KB is poaching. Bang! And the pirates begun. There's a game Scott Manley was showing the other day. It's I forget the name of it. It's on his channel if you want to check it out. It's I want to say it's the last or Children of a Dying Earth. Is that what it's called? Or the Last Remnants of a Dying Earth, or some crap like that. And it's got spaceships with actual. It's like space war with actual orbital mechanics. And what that means is that you don't fire a missile at a guy who's 40 feet from you and the missile tracks and kills him. You fire nuclear weapons from halfway around a planet, and you have to arc your shot to where there's an intercept point. Like, you literally have to fire your missile where the ship is going to be in 3 days, not where it is right now. Yeah, Children of a Dying Earth. And I thought it was kind of cool, but the art style to me is way too 1950s tubular, dude. And by tubular, I mean the ships are literally tubes with, like, orange fins sticking out of them. And it's a lot like playing Kerbal Space Program in the exact way that I don't want to play Kerbal Space Program, or didn't. I still don't play Kerbal Space Program. I don't play Kerbal Space Program now. Which is, you murder people in space. I mean, if, you know, there's not even any resources. I mean, you're firing nuclear weapons at each other. What do you get out of it? What do you get out of it? I don't know what the story is, but I mean, if Earth is dead and you're in space and all you have is the air you're breathing, firing nuclear weapons at your enemy does not get you their resources. All it gets you is debris that you're going to run into on your next pass through orbit anyway. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Bark. Woof. Bark, bark.
This stuff will come in handy.
Birch tree bark, lightweight and flammable. This bark can be used as tinder. Okay, I'll take it. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, bark. That's why there was a dog over here. Because there was so much bark. Shut up. I can't help it. It's what I do. Anyway. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I can pick up more twigs and things, but we'll do that later. We're fine on wood right now. We are probably going to run out of food before anything else. But we left some wolf meat behind, and we left some deer meat behind, and that's mostly because we don't need those things. We're numb and we're tired. We're going to go back. Barking up the wrong tree? Exactly. Exactly. So you guys get it? You guys understand me and my punny nature. Puntacular. Alright, so I was told that this stuff would survive longer outside. Fresh wolf meat cooked. Okay, we'll take that. Because it's in the freezer. It's outside. Alright, so we're gonna head downstairs. That's going to be it. Downstairs. Alright, now we're tired, we're numb, we're dry mouthed, and we're peckish, and we're gonna start going down in Carter Hydro Dam and environs. Upper Dam. We are pun. Resistance is futile. My mom and I used to punish each other with our humor. Your mom and I used to punish each other with leather. Oh, sorry, wait, what? I love your mom. But then so does everybody else. Okay, I'm done now. Sorry, I can't help myself. I'm a bad person. Bad. Alright, we ate, we drank. We had our way. So we need to cure more meat. And we're gonna do that over here. Let's crank on our... Oh no, that is not what I want. Stop with the gun, okay? This is not America. We're in Canada. Put the damn gun away. Alright, so this is 31% gut. Yay! He's gut. He's super gut. And then, there. So we have 2 wolf pelts. Now, I want to go upstairs really quick to our... Because I can do this on foot. Yeah, we're tired and we're numb, but we'll be fine. We're going to go to bed soon. How many days? 4 hours of daylight left? Not bad. We don't have any coffee. I'd love to find some coffee, but we would have to travel far und wide to get coffee. And I'm not sure if I want to travel far und wide to get coffee. Cure my meat, KB. We'll flop it on the table for 3 days. This is not the bench I was looking for. No. Crafting bench is in here. Ooh. Oh, light switches doesn't work in here. No. Ah, here it is. I'm like, where the hell's the workbench? Workbench. Empty. Okay. Empty, fine. So I make sure I didn't miss anything. Because sometimes I miss stuff. Especially when it's dark. Of course, not using a light while I'm saying I miss stuff when it's dark doesn't make it any better. Okay. So let's take a look really quick. Because I can make Old Man's Beard wound dressing. Right. A torch. Snare. Basic hook suitable for fishing. A line suitable for fishing. Fishing tackle. Rabbit skin mitts. Okay, here we go. We could do rabbit skin mitts, but I don't have any rabbit skin. Fine. Deer skin boots. If we had 2 deer skin, cured deer hide, and cured gut. Handcrafted boots, supple but warm and tough. Takes 12 hours to create. That's insane. I mean, not that insane, but that's insane. Deerskin pants. Pants handcrafted from deerskin, supple, warm, and tough. Ah, wolfskin coat. This is what I'm going for. I need 4 wolf pelts. Jesus. Handcrafted outer layer, warm, tough, and tells wolves and everyone else, you are not to be trifled with. Yeah. It takes 25 hours to make. Jesus. Bearskin bedroll. Bedroll crafted from bearskin. Heavy, but very warm. The smell might scare animals away. Ah, survival bow. Okay, so I need a cured maple sapling. I have no idea where to find one of those. I found a fur thing, but... A simple improvised bow suitable for hunting small game. And then arrow shaft, I need a cured birch sapling. So I don't know where to get the saplings at. I know where to make arrowheads. Arrowheads suck. The only place you can make arrowheads are in the furnace in the Point Lookout, or wherever the hell it is. Point Sad Stick over there, where you need coal, and there's only like 4 things of coal, which blows. But that's just that's just my opinion. So it looks like we need to go wolf hunting. We have 2 of the 4 wolf skin coats. We have all 4 of the guts that we need. It would take So we can spend a few hours over time. It would take a full day to make it, but I think that'd be pretty awesome to make ourselves a wolfskin coat. I've never had a wolfskin coat before. I think I might like one. Be a mountain man. Real true mountain man. Yeah. There's a crap load of coal in the mines. Well, there probably is more coal in the mine. You have to get the thing up to like 800 degrees. I mean, you can make like 10 or 12 arrowheads, which I guess is a lot, but last time I played, it took me like 4 trips to get all of it. Maybe they added. Well, I've only ever played the survival in that area once. I've never gotten far enough to make arrowheads, so I've never had to go out there again. So for me, it's more of a complaint about the idea, not a complaint as I've actually done it and required whatever, you know. So my complaint is more about just, you know, complaining, not actually getting anything done. All right, we're gonna go with a book. We're gonna go with a birch bark. Wait, can we do it with something 50, 90, 90, 90? Okay, so we'll do it with survival. 100% success, very nice. Well, we'll do it with our cardboard matches and our birch bark in our book. And come on, you can do it, little bird. I believe in you. Come on. Come on. You can do it, teddy bear. Come on. Light, damn it. Sweet. All things are good in the world. Good in the world. Good in the world. All things are good in the world, and we need to melt snow. Alright, so we will not be as cold now. Okay, and we're gonna boil our water. Cool water. Water. Unfortunately, although our fire will last quite some time, it's not very warm. But that's okay. Bang tomato soup. That was your mom's name in high school. I have no idea why that's funny. Oh wait, it's not. Alright. How we doing? Okay, we're warming up. We're still tired, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna read. It improves your rifle skill. Let's do it. I'm gonna research another hour. Our fire is gonna go out, but I'm okay with that. We're gonna chill out a little bit. We're gonna read one more time. Okay. Oh, it's too dark to read. No! Why did you cataclysm me, game? I loved you. We were gonna be together forever. Okay. Well, I'm heading out. Catch you later. Keep me in chat. Bye, RC. Thanks for stopping by. Have yourself a great evening. 1 second. I have to actually clear my throat. I'm good. Yeah, I think my coworkers made me sick. Hooray, coworkers! Stay the hell home if you're sick, you morons! Alright, we're gonna sleep for 8 hours. Ah, Skville Nutty is now hosting us. Thank you, Skville. Ooh, big stretch. Alright, saving game. How are we doing? We have survived for 5 days, 16 hours, 45 minutes. That's not bad considering. I thought we'd be dead by now. Alright, we're thirsty again. We will drink our Wasser. And all will be well. Alrighty then. So, it's actually, I think it's time that we... Yeah, it's about that time. Alright, guys. So we just rested, we just saved, we actually did a really good job. We're surviving for 5 days. We're actually trying to cure stuff, like AIDS and cancer and things. We need 2 more wolf pelts, but it's time to go. Why, KB? Why? 'Cause work calls. It summons. It beckons. It gets within your skin and devours your soul. And then there's cake. 'Cause cake is good. So, ladies and gentlemen, all you wonderful people, just so you know, I want to go ahead and let you guys know that if you like what you saw today, please feel free to follow if you haven't followed already. If you have followed already and would like to see more of what I do, please feel free to follow over on YouTube at youtube.com/4kbshort, where you can find over 1,000 Let's Play videos for your viewing pleasure. You can also follow on Twitter and or Facebook for news and updates. And just so you guys are wondering about YouTube, I will be recording more for YouTube. I'm really sorry that it has slowed down. Work takes up 90% of my time. This takes up the other 8%, and the 2% I have is literally sleeping. So I literally have like an hour after I get home to do whatever I want to do. And I'm working on a project, and so I either have a choice. I can work on my project, or I can record. And once I record, I can't actually encode. I can't encode. So I'm going to try to figure out a way, if my schedule will, for the love of God, calm down for 5 minutes, I'm going to try to figure out a way to at least upload once a week. And that way I can get through games. Because I still have to finish Thief 2, and I want to go through Thief 3, or Thief Deadly Shadows, and I want to go through the new Thief, and that's 2 huge games right there. There's a bunch of other games I want to play or replay for you guys. Maybe something I streamed back in the day where streaming it was fun, but I'd like to do something where I'm actually just playing the game rather than playing and talking. I may want to do... See, I don't want to follow in the footsteps of other streamers and other YouTubers. I don't want to play like a bunch of Binding of Isaac's runs. But at the same time, I would love to play a bunch of Binding of Isaac's runs. So I'm trying to figure out all the different games I'd like to play for you guys that I either stream randomly or haven't streamed completely, or streamed but then I want to play again for you guys because I find them to be fun and I want to have a reason to play them again. So I'm giving your money. Well, thank you, Squirrel. You're so much heart, Squirrel. So yeah, I really want to keep uploading. I do, and I need to finish. I need to finish the last chapter, the last part of Kentucky Route Zero, which I just finished uploading the last video of that I was able to do. And the reason why I stopped recording Kentucky Route Zero is that was 4 hours of recording. That was the longest I'd recorded in a long time. And at the time, my voice was shot. I was talking through massive amounts of pain, trying to get that recording done because I really wanted to do it. But by the time I got to the end of that video, I could barely talk. I was like, ugh, and so I had to stop, and I haven't been able to get back to it. Could look into Everspace as a semi-roguelike game, but it's more action-y than other roguelikes as it deals with space combat. I'm gonna have to take a look. But today is my last day for streaming for the week. Thursday, if something doesn't come up again, I will be streaming Valkyria Chronicles. Pardon my stretch. I'll be continuing our stream of Valkyria Chronicles. It will be fun and funny, because all the sexual innuendo. Oh yeah. And it's just fun to make fun of them. Shadowrun, Dragonfall on Friday. More Chrono Trigger on Saturday. And next week I will have picked a book to read for Tales from the Dark. So next Saturday we will again be playing The Long Dark, but we will not be playing The Long Dark. We will be listening to Tales from the Dark. I love the smell of old books. I can just stuff my face in an old book and die and be happy forever. I might start reading... You know what? I may actually read you guys... I may start reading you Cord Rider Smith. The Instrumentality of Mankind. 14 stories drawn from one dazzling vision of the future. That's odd, as this book is really old, but it's actually not as yellowed as you might think. It's very well kept. Anywho, so I'll find something to read for you guys. Maybe I'll start reading The Difference Engine. That's a really good book too. But we'll figure it out. We will figure it out for you guys, because I'm nice like that. As for today, taking a look at who we have on stream right now, we don't have a lot of people, but we do have one person that's streaming a kind of a cool game. The Rob and Dan Show is currently streaming Doom, the new Doom. And if you haven't played the new Doom, or if you think that it's going to suck, don't. I played it on stream. I blind played it on stream, and I loved it. I played it again off stream because I loved it. It is fun. It is fun. It is violent. It is fast. And it doesn't do that thing that other fun, violent, fast games do, where they're like, rush forward into your next 5-minute cutscene, or rush forward and stop for 20 minutes to look for a collectible that you need for whatever. No, it doesn't. There are collectibles, but they're either right there in your vision, or you don't even care about them. And the cutscenes are like a minute or two at best, and there's like 3 of them in the whole game. The beginning, the middle, and the end, that's it. The rest of it is run, gun, kill, shoot, die, burn, fire, hell, oh god, yeah, awesome. Yeah, the new Doom is awesome. I tried playing on the Super Nightmare mode where you don't get checkpoints. Oh my god, is that hard? It is so hard. It is so hard. Because I thought when I finally passed that first level, like the first loading screen, because it says you don't get checkpoints, but you'll start at the beginning of the last level that you finished. I'm like, okay, so all I have to do is get to the loading dock, like the end of the demo. All I have to do is get to the end of the demo area, because that's a loading screen. I got to the end of the demo, got to the next section, died, started all the way back at the beginning of the game. When they say the next level, they don't mean the next loading screen. They mean the next chapter. And I'm like, what? And at that point, I'm like, nope, can't do it. So it's awesome. So I'll give him a host so you guys can see how fun it is. If you get into it, if you really get into that version of Doom, you can get bloody and violent, and it's like parkour with shotguns. It's very interesting. Very interesting. As for myself, I'm going to head out. I'm going to run my outro. I will hopefully see you guys Thursday for Valkyria Chronicles. Not more for you, but more for me, because I've actually missed it the last 3 weeks for reasons that are not good reasons. And then we'll move on from there. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you very much for stopping by. And I'm going to run my outro and go. Today's music brought to you by a new retro wave. If you like any of the songs you heard today, please note the title of the song and the name of the artist can be found scrolling across the lower left-hand corner of your screen. And of course, you can find all the music available for free to listen to over on YouTube at youtube.com/something darkside. I'm going to kill the music and then I'm going to go. So you guys enjoy. And I will see you hopefully on Thursday. Have a